Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another Loading Artist stream. Hello. Excuse me. These buttons. All right. Hotkeys are a little rusty. Don't know why the hotkeys aren't working. Is it because the no, not num lock, not the other control. All right. Excellent. It's like one step out of the door and it's immediately into like a muddy puddle. That's what this intro was like. Goodness me. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Hello. Uh, very rusty, which is not already immediately obvious, I'm sure. Very rusty. Let's see what buttons do things. I'm gonna unpause this. We got Nick Fee dropping 300 bits. I wasn't even live at the time. I didn't even have my chat up at the time, I don't think. Wait, did I? Oh no, that was just now. That was just now. I saw. Okay, I gotta read the chat as well. Nick Fee, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I hope, a little late now, but I hope everyone can hear my microphone. The sound does not work. Okay, the microphone works.
Loading Artist Man.
This works. That works. You can hear the sounds now. You can hear me now. Now there's no music. But you can hear this. Okay. All right.
Did you eat Creamier? If you didn't, I'm going to be very sad.
Hey. Well, Saruman, thank you so much, by the way. 94 months, Saruman. Much appreciated. Coma code, also 94 months. Did you eat Creamier? If you didn't, I'm going to be very sad. I did not. I did not enjoy any Creamier. It didn't feel right without you watching over us. Coma code. Without Coma Creamier, it didn't feel right to have. Also, I did not see any Creamier anywhere. Last time we went to Japan, I feel like there were so many signs of those little like Creamier cones. This time didn't see any. What's the deal with that? Also, oh my goodness, so many alerts. Stephen Deluxey with the raid. Hey, Stephen Deluxey. Stephen the Raidy. Thank you very much. Welcome. What were you streaming just now, Stephen Deluxey? An art stream? What were you doing? And Dry Erase go hello.
I can't believe you made me miss 100.
Heck, your 100 month, your 100 tier 2 month as well was during all this. Now you get 101. Well, 101 I would say is even better than 100. You got
less than 3.
You got less zeros in the name. 101 is more special. Also, it fits a little bit better. It's a little bit more narrow, and it fits the little yellow box better than 100, so it's less broken. Speaking of broken, I hope this doesn't break. Nice. That worked.
Just popping in to say hi, but got a head out. Have a good one all.
Hey, Psychomanity. Bin Bean, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 91 months. Much appreciated, Psychomanity. And hope to see you again real soon.
Oh my god!
But very much appreciated for the drop in and for the resub. And oh my goodness. That Nick Fee with even more bits. Thank you, Nick Fee. Oh my goodness. Sarisi.
You finally come back and don't even have a hype train going? Low duck.
Although, oh, it does say incoming. I don't know what that means. It's 2 ticks out of 3. I don't want the hype train. I don't want the hype train because Uh-oh. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Because my music system is not correctly calibrated. So it's gonna be awkwardly quiet. It's gonna be an awkwardly quiet hype train. Because if I play the music,
I really missed streams. And you. And Lee. And the cats.
I really missed you too, Dry Race Girl. And Lee as well. I mean, Lee missed you. I didn't miss Lee. I see Lee every day. What's the opposite of missing someone? That's how I feel about Lee. Same with the cats. I'm sure the cats would miss you too, but I don't think the cats even are aware of what's going on.
That hype train, Lamau.
Here's that hype train. The music and the sounds
Highlighted message
are all on the same layer for some reason. And hey Sarp, you gotta get going? Hey, no worries. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good night. Get to bed past midnight. Salty
Welcome
Wookie,
back.
71 months. Thank you very much, Salty Wookie. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gosh, I hope I haven't missed anyone. Scrolling through the thing.
Unstoppable.
Goodness me. Stephen Lexi,
Luftballons.
99 Luftballons. 99 Luftballons. Thank you very much, Stephen Alexi. Almost at the 100 mark there. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just pretend like there's music going on. Some hype music in the background. If you're watching the VOD, then this is how it would sound anyway, because there's no music in the VODs. To avoid any accusations of copyright.
Christmas time is here.
Here's the music.
Brother time as well. Many, many songs. What are we gonna do?
My oh my, any idea how many draw game we have? My oh my. How many?
Excellent. Thank you for thank you for that. Glad to see that that still hasn't been fixed. Still broken as always. How many door games we have? I don't know. I don't know.
Welcome back, Gregor.
Can I feel like I feel like wait, I have a button here that should say something. If I push this button. Okay, apparently based off just this stream so far, it's 2 to go. If that number is to be believed. But I think we had a few left over from the previous streams, which we never got around to. 4 from last time? Sounds about right. So 6 so far. Oh gosh. Good thing there's no interest on those things. Accumulating interest? Compounding interest? Whatever the word is. Oh my goodness. Maggie, thank you very much for the 34 months. Parakeet, 296 bits. So many Jordan words to get through, but I won't be here to see him. Fighting the good fight there, Parakeet. Donating the bits, even though you can't really see the rewards. I think you might be able to see them, because there's no way we're going to be doing all the Jordan words in today's stream anyway. So more than likely, you'll be here whenever we get around to doing the Jordan words.
Have you been eating properly? You need some nippies.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, I am starved for some nippies.
1, 2, 3, pull.
This is just water that I'm drinking right here. I already had my coffee for the morning. Though I should probably think about a second one. Oh my goodness.
highlighted message
Oh my gosh. Wait, let's see, hold on. Wait, what was that? Highlighted message? I don't know why when I saw the silhouette in the intro I was expecting a VTuber model to be revealed.
Thanks Actor Power 98.
Rack Attack. That would be a twist. I come back, I've transformed into a full VTuber. The big reveal is probably why I've been gone for so long, just tinkering away at it, like Tony Stark in a cave, building a 3D VTuber model from a box of scraps. That'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, no, nothing like that was happening. It's just me. It's just the same face, though slightly older, slightly more wrinkly, slightly hairier in places that didn't used to have hair. That's what you get. This is the true model we got going on. Oh my goodness.
Greg, I got a puppy and 2 kittens. Also, I'm glad you're alive.
Good priorities there. I like the priority list. I'm saying these out of order now. But Cole, congrats. Thank you for the 86 months and congrats on the puppy and 2 kittens. What are their names? Very cute. I like that they're all babies and they'll grow up together like a big family.
Load wow, Load, welcome back.
Firefly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the welcoming backs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The draw game just keeps on climbing up. Oh my gosh. 4 and plus 4 from the other time. 8 so far? Oh my god. We got Northern Words for days.
Hell yeah, Load, browse, Load, Lood.
Ooh. Marie Evelyn. Marie with the 69 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome back. I definitely missed a few. I'm gonna look at them. We got, hey, Daisha P. Thank you so much for the 100 bits there. Daisha, am I saying that correctly? I think I am. Thank you very much. Getting in on the hype train. My gosh. Goodness me. And Green Pixel, welcome back.
Load love.
27 months. Thank you very much, Green Pixel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I think I saw a gift sub to Exacomics as well from The Power. The Power, thank you. Exacomics, well, Exacomics said thank you as well, I see. Good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Highlighted message.
Since you asked what I streamed and it went under earlier, I was... Damn, that was short. Let me read in the chat. Since you asked what I streamed when it went under earlier, I was chatting and sharing pics of my vacation in Japan, going through the submissions for the Beantober event, Inktober plus Beans, and finished off with some sketch requests. Oh my goodness. Stephen Lexi is the Loading Hearts 2.0 stream. I'm only doing one of those 3 things in today's stream. I'm also sharing pics of my vacation in Japan. Goodness me. But plus even more. That sounds awesome. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to check out the VOD or something. Compare photos, compare notes. See if we've overlapped in any places. Excellent. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, the photos. I've just been busy converting them from HEIC to JPEG files because HEIC this morning I remembered Clip Studio Paint cannot open HEIC files properly. And
Highlighted message.
I'm converting them to JPEG so I can open them on the thingamajiggies. I can zoom in and all that stuff. But there's a lot. I've got a conversion thingy going on. It's all good. I think I've almost finished them. I think this is last batch. Convert to 70% quality JPEGs. I'm saying replace original files, but it's not replacing any files. It's just adding more files. It's non-stop files. Gosh. Also, yes, the sound. Okay, so the music. If I play it, yeah, the music unfortunately somehow is playing into the wrong layer of the OBS. So I can't have sound effects and music be separate because they're all in one audio layer. So then the recording will have the music, which I don't want. I thought I had managed to fix that before stream, but I guess not. And Sid Farah, hello. 100 bits! It's been too long, Gregor. I'm practically melting. Sid Farah. Hey, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you. And I hope Hope that those stickers are arriving soon. They should be. This is so funny. Your stream always breaks. Well, I don't really. I mean, I should have known better that the stream was going to be a bit broken today, because you know, okay, you know how I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. Like, if there's a change, if I do a change, I'm like, I got to change everything. That's why, like, the store, for example, the Loading Artist shop, is like completely changed entirely. I don't know, like six times or something. Different website, different system, whatever. Oh, that was the hype train, by the way. Excellent. Well, thank you again, everyone, for the amazing welcome back wagon. I got a hype chest. Let me open that.
Highlighted message.
Applause break emote. Cute. Oh, that's interesting. For me, it says choo choo, but I guess for the German
Choo-choo
speakers,
applause break.
it's defaulting to toot toot, because that's what the sound effect is in German. Interesting. That's an interesting little detail there. Not bad. All right. But oh yeah, so okay, what was I doing? Okay, so all or nothing. So I've been away from everything for a while. I went to Japan for a little bit. I come back and I turn on the computer, and the computer is like, "Hey, Windows 10, we're not doing it anymore. You got to upgrade to Windows 11." So I thought, screw it. I'm just gonna go Windows 11. It's been a while now. I'm gonna upgrade eventually. So I thought, why not just change everything now? I push a button. I let it install. I come back. Everything looks pretty much the same. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised that not more stuff broke in the process. So I'm running Windows 11. Everything seems to be going okay. The flickering thing, I don't think is anything to do with that. That's just, I don't know. I think the lighting is a bit different, or the camera is different, something like that. I don't know. Anywho, but there was something else I noticed that was kind of annoying me. It's I have this voice meter banana thing. It's like an audio program that gives me like a bunch of virtual audio cables so I can plug music and microphone and Discord into separate audio connections so that they don't. It's a little overly complex, and it always kind of bugged me because I didn't know what I was doing, and every time I had to change, like, oh, I want to listen from my speakers instead of my headphones, I had to do this thing. I'm like, VB audio aux input A. I don't know. It was too unnecessarily complicated, and to make it worse, for some reason it wouldn't boot on startup anymore. So every time I try to listen to something, why doesn't it work? Oh, I have to open the program and let it run, and then I have to, okay, whatever. So I thought, all or nothing. This time I'm going nothing. Let's get rid of the whole thing. I just yanked the entire the audio system, complicated audio system out, uninstalled everything. I just want default, minimal. Then I realized there's a reason why I had it, and one of those reasons is so that I can separate music from sound effects and microphone or whatever on the stream VODs. But I thought there was a simpler way, because I did do the right thing. I have a music app audio capture thing. That's capturing the music. I just didn't really account for the sound effects still being tied in with them. Anyway, whatever. This conversation is spiraling now. It is a boring topic. Basically, my apologies for no music this stream. That's all. That's the end. That's the punchline to that really long story. Okay. You can capture the separate window or something. I don't use banana thing, and I have it working somehow. There's a simpler way, but I'm too stupid to know how to do it, even though Finbean has explained it to me twice. I'm glad I'm not the only one when it comes to this audio stuff. I never understood how this audio rerouting stuff worked, and I've tried watching so many tutorial videos. It just doesn't click for me. But we're getting very close. I think if I maybe added another app audio capture and made it OBS itself, that could work. But I think it's just going to require more tinkering, and I don't want to do it on stream because it's already boring enough as it is hearing about it. It would be even more boring to watch me try and figure it out live. So, anyways, thank you again, everyone, for your incredibly warm welcome. Honestly, I do not deserve it. I did not deserve such a warm welcome. I was expecting, like, more realistically, the warm welcome would be warmed by flaming pitchforks, I think. Flaming pitchforks? Wait, what's the thing that goes on fire? No, pitchforks and... No, pitchforks are the metal forks, but they also have the torches, flaming torches. Yeah, that's what it is. I was expecting like the Frankenstein thing, and I'm Frankenstein. Yes, exactly that, seriously, like that. I was expecting more rioting and unruliness, because I have been away for a very long time. But thank you very much for not being that way. My goodness. Thank you. Right, well, where we even begin? Catching up. There's so much to catch up on. It's been gosh knows how long since the last stream, and even longer since the last comic. Though I have been posting a few plucked up comics. Although even then it's been a little while since the last one. It just never ends. The clock never stops. And Ceresi gifting a sub to Finkelzo, an X-Water fan. X-Water? Interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what X-Water is. Is that a streamer? I don't know. Don't light your pitchfork on fire. That thing was expensive. Well, it would be quite intimidating to have your pitchfork also be blindingly hot. X-Water is a streamer. His emotes have prefix moist. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I see. What did you eat for lunch in Japan? Every day. We were there for 2 weeks and a bit. I do have a lot of photos. Some of them have food in them. So that could be fun. Let's have a look at that soon. I think they're all JPEGs now. Yes, excellent. JPEG. Okay, great. Is this... Oh my god, is this... Oh my god, this is not in order. There is no order to this. What? Why wouldn't it download in any sort of chronological order or something? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll just open every photo as it comes and we'll just go with it. Opening them into Clip Studio Paint. Alright. Ever since you said you consider some of us friends, I haven't felt the need to trash talk you quite so much. Yes, going for that sympathy route. Excellent. Excellent. That sounds good. Thank you for that, Dry Erase Girl. Okay, so it's loading the photos in the background. Great. Right. So we'll go through the Japan photos. Lee and I went to Japan for a couple weeks, and I mean, long story short, it was mostly good. I got sick like 2 days, 3 days into it, but luckily it wasn't COVID. It was much milder than the last time I went to Japan. So that's good. And in a way, it's good to get the sickness out the way at the beginning. So I can focus on just getting better and having it behind me. Can't you go by file name? I thought I could. They're all called IMG _ number, but I don't know why those numbers don't correlate to any sort of order. I don't know. I thought they would. Also, I think I opened up too many photos. I think my computer's crashing. Who babysat the cats, and did they take any photos? Oh, the cats, they went to a cattery. This really nice cattery that we found. We've used them once before. Super friendly people. Got them the garden view room. And got their rooms next to each other as well. Because we didn't want to bunch the two cats together, even though that would be cheaper for the cattery. A lot cheaper. We didn't want to risk it because copy and paste. I think copy is a little too wild sometimes, and paste doesn't really like that. So instead, we had them like next to each other with the. They can like talk to each other through the wall, so they're neighbors. They had the garden view, and felt pretty bad about it at the beginning because they don't really like going somewhere else. But that cattery, it's nice. They even take a couple photos as well while they're there, and Lee was stressing as well. Like Lee was worried that especially Pace wasn't going to have a good time being in the cattery. But then these photos come out, and Pace is he looks like he's on holiday. He's on his back, his tummy's showing, his legs are up in the air. he's got like a half a coconut with a straw in it, in one paw, sunglasses. Yeah. So I think they had a fine time. I think it was actually a copy that didn't like it as much. But unsupported file format. What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. Why is this still taking forever to load? Okay, I really should have just loaded 10 at a time. Whatever. Let's see here. Dry Rays Girl. I told my son that vitamin C can prevent getting cold, so he's been taking 3 to 4 vitamin C pills a day, and this is the first time he hasn't gotten sick from Halloween candy. Oh yeah. The candy, maybe, is the candy now just vitamin C tablets? That'd be good. I was taking so many vitamins in preparation for this holiday. Got a daily immuno pill thing that's got a bunch of vitamins and everything. Drinking like orange juice and like high vitamin C drinks in Japan every day. Wearing the mask. Lee and I were the only ones wearing a mask at the airport and on the plane and stuff. And it was all for naught. Got sick anyway. God, I was so annoyed. So annoyed to get sick again. But luckily it wasn't as bad as the last time. Because the last time my throat was just, I actually had to go to the doctor. That's how bad it was. When you're that sick and you have to go and find a doctor in a foreign country that you can't even speak the language, I'm like trying to read Google reviews that are translated from Japanese to English, and that was wild back then. But luckily this time, my throat was fine. It was just like a head cold sort of thing. Like it was all my nose, my head. I had a fever for one night, but it broke pretty quick. It was fast forwarding through, which is good. Yeah, so overall, it was fine. Oh, I think the photos are done. Yay, the photos are done. Okay, some of them are rotated. That's weird. Let me just... Okay. I hope you like your holiday photos out of order. But this is what we got. Okay. Are they really? Yeah, image oath. Yeah, this is weird. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, wait. Let me move this over here. Okay, can I... Glad you're feeling better now? Thank you, Dry Rays Girl. I actually feel like toward the end of the holiday, I felt like I was getting sick again after coming back. Maybe it's the plane, I'm not sure. And my throat was a little raw for a while. I thought, oh my god, getting sick twice in a row. And I'm like, already taking what's it called? A whole season off from working in comics and stuff. The last thing I need is to get sick again. But luckily the throat dissipated after some time. It's only recently that I actually kind of got rid of it. But That's right, just in time. Oh, that's right, just in time as well for me to not be sick because Lee and I are going on a plane again in like 2 days. The day after tomorrow, we're going on. That's right, I forgot to even mention this. This is another point of news I got to mention on the stream. We're going back on a plane on Sunday to Australia, not for leisure, but for business, an actual business trip. Very professional sounding. Well, I mean, Lee is going on a business trip. I'm just kind of tagging along as a support person. But sounds beans related. It sure is. It's Lee's going on a Australian book tour. Mini Australian book tour. Wait, I missed the pun. What was it? For Lee, sure. For Lee, sure. Not leisure. Very nice. Yeah, we're going to Sydney for. So we're going to Australia for like 5 days, I think. We're going to Sydney, then we're going to go to Brisbane, and then we're going back to Sydney, and then we're going back home. And my goodness, Lee shared the itinerary with me, and it is non-stop. Like, I've never been on a business trip like this before, and honestly, every minute is accounted for. It's like, oh, Lee's going to be at this bookstore signing books for 20 minutes before catching a car, and then 10 minutes later we're at another bookstore for 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and then you have a 15-minute lunch or something, and then you got to go transport to somewhere else, and then Lee does a talk at this place for an hour and a half, and it's just like every hour, every half an hour, it's like accounted for. It's going to be intense. And what's even more is that Lee has a publicist joining us from her publisher. Wait, publisher. Well, okay, whatever. The publisher's publicist is joining us, like kind of like the assistant or something, and then she's gonna be like directing us to where we gotta go, and then when we're taking a plane from Sydney to Brisbane, we're gonna be sitting next to the publicist. She's coming along with us, which I hope it's not gonna be awkward, just like all sitting in a row on the plane. By the way, economy as well on the plane. I was kind of hoping for business class because it is a business trip. That's why they call it business. But the publishers are not paying for business class. Oh well, it's economy, and only for Lee. I actually have to pay for my own ticket, which Lee and I are actually sharing the load of. But they're not even paying for my ticket. But I'm insisting to come along. Yeah. Well, I'm not insisting it. X-Comics. Lee wants me to come along. I'm her support system. So I'm tagging along. So that's gonna be in a couple days. That's gonna be intense. And is it hot in Australia already? Yes, Strike. Not looking forward to that. It's gonna be very hot. But the hotel that they're putting us in apparently has a rooftop pool, so I'm gonna check that out at night, if we have time, hopefully. Hey Akubo, hello. Yo, Greg and Chad, I miss you so much. Oh, Akubo, well, missed you too. Welcome back. How are you doing, Akubo? And Nitro as well. Hello. Is the trip itinerary given to her by the publisher? Yes. It's like all official. It's got like a penguin banner at the top and everything. I'm one of those emotional support animals. Yes, just with a lot less fur. A lot less fur. Gregor said he's gonna stay in the pool while I work. No, well, technically I did say that, but I'm not. Obviously, I'm not gonna be allowed to just do that. I like to threaten X-Comics that that's what I'll do. And yes, I'm not worried about the insects and the bugs and stuff in Australia. Dry erase girl, always shake out your shoes before putting them on. I'm not too concerned because I will not be anywhere near, I don't know, where bugs and animals are. I'll be rooftop pool, and then I thought it was gonna be a limo, but I think it's gonna be a limo. We got given like a cab voucher to use, so I was I thought it was gonna be like business business class flight, and then we arrive, and then there'd be like a limo, and there'll be the driver, writing like beans or something on the sign, and it'd be like, that's us, and then we'll get on the limo, and we taken to a 5-star hotel. That's kind of what I was like picturing, hoping for, but it's not gonna be like that. It's economy. I gotta pay for my own seat. We got a cab voucher, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it's up to like we could take. Well, it's like we got like 3 cab vouchers, I think, and each trip can be up to whatever amount of dollars. So technically, if we wanted to, we could drive from the airport to the next city on one voucher. That'd be kind of cool. But really inconvenient because then we'd have to come back. Anywho, that's gonna be coming up this weekend. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this stream today, because today is like the last day I can actually have time to do something like this, because tomorrow we gotta pack and do chores and stuff, and then the day after that we're gone. Free food? I'm not sure. I don't think so. There is a couple like dinner events, so those things I am assuming are paid for. But yeah, let's look at pictures while you chat. Oh, good idea, Dry Erase Girl. Good idea. Let's see. What do we start with? Okay, remember, this is all out of order. So, without further ado, here are the Japanese photos. First things first. An empty garage. Ikubo, thank you for the 100 bits. Great start. Well, I think this will set the tone for what's coming up. So, I thought this was interesting because it's literally just one empty box. There's like nothing in there. There's no door. There's no shelves. This is a garage. It's just, hey, I thought it was interesting. Maybe not interesting enough to be the first photo, but again, these are out of order. Who knows? I don't know what's next. Also, some photos are not rotated correctly for some reason. they're not rotated correctly. I can rotate them. It's fine. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. So this is also not a great.
Straight.
It's also not. it's not a great second photo either. But there are these things. Okay, if anyone who's from Japan will know what I'm talking about. But at the 7-Elevens and the Konbinis or whatever, the Family Marts and the Lawsons, you can buy these snacks. Also, hey, check it out. It's copy here. Oh, and also Exocomics as well.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh
wait.
Great.
There we go.
Say hello to everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Do you want her?
Nah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, she's crying.
Oh,
no.
You're so mean. I'll put her on your
Yeah,
desk.
yeah, bring her here.
She can push all the buttons.
Oh, she's...
Oh, she's gone. Bye.
Oh. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey, thank you, Nick Defee, for the 300 bits. My gosh. Thank you. Okay, so these things. Okay, so you. It's a rice with like tuna inside, and it has a seaweed wrapper, right? Caloranted, thank you for the 102 months.
Hello Lee. Oh hi Gregor.
Priorities. It's usually in a triangle, yes, but then we found these like cylindrical ones, which I find more filling. I think like they have more filling, literally more filling in them. But anyways, there's a particular way you're supposed to open them so that the seaweed wrapper, when it's packaged, isn't touching the rice, so it doesn't get all like moist and sticky, and not sticky. It doesn't get all like soggy, right? You only have that crispy, dry seaweedness. So what they do is you open this thing, you pull that thing, and then it touches the rice for the first time and it stays nice and crisp. Of course, this is not, it should never be apart like this. So I did it wrong and I didn't know what I was doing, and XComics was laughing at me and she took a photo. Oh yeah, this is the wrong way of doing it. You don't want to have this separate from this. It's supposed to be a lot more elegant. I learned this is the first time. Okay. All right. Here is a I love how all of these photos look wonky. This one's actually, it's straight, but my hand was just wonky. This is a completely different day. We're going to Disney Sea. This is Disneyland technically, but we're in the monorail. We're going past to Disney Sea, and from the monorail we can just see a sea of people lining up in the morning to go to Disneyland, and we were scared with how many people there were. It's gonna be intense. Anyway, I bet the next photo isn't gonna be on the Disney day. Oh, it is! This is us. Disney Sea. There it is. A Disney sea of people, yes. Stephen and Lexi, you saw them too? Those like the tuna onigiris? That was too much of a coward to buy and try one? Oh no! Well, next time, Stephen and Lexi, you should go for it. Although it's easy for me to say because I had Lee to guide me and tell me exactly like what to do and how to do it, but I would recommend. Also, side note, speaking of being too scared to try things in Japan, did you use the toilet? Did you use the buttons? Because God help you if you didn't, because it's a life-changing event. Life has never been the same since using those Japanese toilets. I hate coming back to a non-Japanese country and relying on regular ass toilets. It's like going back into caveman times or something. Bidets were amazing. TP is awful there. That's the thing. No one needs TP in Japan when the bidet is so amazing. But I do agree. The tissue paper in Japan is weird. Even the ones at the tables, like your napkins at restaurants, at restaurants and things. Those napkins are so weird and waxy. I feel like the only other time I've seen this kind of paper was like at a Baskin Robbins or something. I hate it. But it's so good. And that the toilet seat is warmed as well. At first, it's a little strange because it makes it feel like someone just sat on this toilet before me, and that's why it's warm. But man, one time I came back to the hotel, used the toilet, sat down. Something felt strange. I realized, oh, I forgot to put the hotel the key card into the slot, so the power was off. There was no power in the thing, and so the toilet was off, and so the seat warmer thing was off, and that's when I realized, wow, I'm so used to a warmed toilet seat. And now coming back here, it's like trying to sit on a ice tray or something. It's not good. Anyway, Disney Sea, yada yada. Also, forgive my my balding hair. I didn't bring my head shaver thing with me on holiday, so toward the end of the holiday, I was looking more and more like George Costanza. I did not like that. And being sick also didn't help keep the... Whatever. Anyway, this is another one. This is Disney Sea. It's like the Venice part. Very nice looking. Didn't go in the gondola. But who cares? I like just looking at the things. You wrote that? Nice. Pro tip, you can leave a credit card in that holder to keep the electricity on. Well, I don't need to keep the electricity on when I'm not at the hotel room. That makes no sense. I usually just when I come back in, I usually put it in, but I forgot that time, so that's why everything was off and I was confused why. Every hotel has razors. Do you have a specific bald head one? Chimera, those razors are honestly the worst. They are designed for one use, I guess. I tried using it once, and I felt like I was giving myself so many like razor burns. It was good in a pinch. I did try to use it a little bit on my neck a bit because that was getting a little scruffy. But yeah, they were rough. Those hotel razors. Oh yeah. I eventually bought an electric razor from one of the electronic stores. A Panasonic Lam Dash, I think. I've never had an electric razor before. It looks like a hockey puck, and you can go like this apparently on your head. But I don't know. I still need to learn how to do it properly because it's not catching quite all the hair in the way I want it to. But whatever. Anyways, I digress. Next. Oh yeah, of course. Halloween is a big thing in Japan. I love going in the Halloween time. All the decorations everywhere. This is a Disney Sea, obviously a Disney decoration. But even outside, out and about on the streets and stuff, you see a lot of cool decorations. It's very nice and very wholesome how everyone gets into the spirit of things. Just another photo I took of Disney Sea. It's very cute. Lighthouse. Nice little detail. So along the edge of the park, there's like this big dam, and they have like the water busting through, so it makes you feel like, uh-oh, yeah, watch out for that. It's kind of a neat little feature. On the other side, I think it is just the sea, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I assume this is a decoration and not a real floor. Yeah, we're really just in the Disney day on these photos right now. Look at these big rocks. I like me my rocks. You know how I like the rocks. Oh, what did I just do? Push the wrong button. That's new. That must be a Windows 11 thing. Maximize the screen somehow. Yeah, I love you my rocks. How they come through. It was at this point I was like, I should get into Planet Zoo again, or Planet Coaster or something. I was kind of feeling it at this point. Anyway, big rocks. Like them. This one, completely different day. Let me just rotate this photo. Some Hawaiian burger place. At first I thought it looked kind of like a gimmicky tourist trap sort of thing, but it was actually really, really good. The only downside is I got sick immediately after this. Like, not because of the burger, but halfway through this meal, I was like, uh-oh. I feel like I'm coming down with something. Like my throat suddenly became a little like phlegmy or something, and my head. And it was like, during these days when I went back to the hotel, I was sick. So this is the last photo of me before all hell broke loose. And oh my God, look at these lines. Jesus Christ. Look at these old man lines. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Anyway. Next. Oh yeah. So this is the same day. So it was we've been walking a long time, and my feet were burning up, and they were getting sore. And so when we were eating the burgers and stuff, I took my shoes off. I told Lee, I'm taking my shoes off a little bit, but don't worry, I'm keeping it subtle. I'm keeping my feet inside the shoes, so it doesn't look like I'm just sitting barefoot. Because we're inside of a mall as well. This is like a mall food area thing. And once Lee found out how I've been sitting, she thought it was like the craziest thing she'd ever seen. And it just looked like I had broken both of my ankles. We just flopped here for the half an hour we're sitting. I don't think it's a big deal, but apparently she thought it was very odd that she had to take a photo. I mean, is this strange to sit like this? I don't think so. But maybe, I'm not sure. It does look a bit like I've broken my limbs. Hold on, let me get some water. All right. Yes, man, child. It's a little strange, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I can deal with that. A little odd. It's not so bad. Lee was flipping out. But it is comfortable to put your foot in your shoe like this. Very comfortable. Anyways, back to Disney Sea. Different day. So I need to turn the brightness up on this. Oh, it's very. Oh, that's another thing. the weather was unfortunately not the greatest this time we went to Japan. Very cloudy and rainy as well some days, most days actually. But it was all good. It means I didn't have to sweat so much. But this was kind of a fun ride. You're on like these little it's kind of like bumper cars, but you don't control it. They have like these magnetic tracks underneath the water. The water's only like this deep. And they follow these tracks, but you can't see the tracks, and you just kind of go around. You spin around a little bit, and it's kind of fun. I like the theming. Kind of a what's this kind of theme again? It's like retro future, kind of steampunky. Not sure what it is, but whatever. That was not bad. Here's another Disney Sea photo. I just like these little. My main thing, I don't really like the rides in Disneyland. I like the theming around the rides. I like just like this wall and how it crumbles and deteriorates and has like these higgledy-piggledy stick walls here, and just, I don't know, I like that stuff. It looks cool. It looks authentic. And I guess it transitions from one kind of themed area to the other theme. It's nice. I like that. Same with the vending machines. I like how they hide the vending machines and they make them look cool as well. But it wasn't enough for me to look past the prices. 250 yen for a bottle of water with Donald Duck's face on it. Everything is 250 yen. This tiny bottle of apple juice, 250 yen. Which, I mean, I think is insane. Let me see. 250 yen to USD. That is $1.62. So, okay, it's probably not that bad, but I was used to the vending machines in Tokyo. You know, you can find 100 yen machines, 100 yen, 150, not 250. Anyways, I was very thirsty that day. Next, we have this other area that's cool. It's like inside of a volcano area. More of this kind of steampunky look. I thought it felt like we're in Myst or something. You guys remember Myst? Yeah, I like this area. It's neat. Very cool. $8 in USA Disney to get a drink? Really? I mean, yeah, 250 yen ain't that bad. But I'm just really stingy. Oh, okay, but I don't even preface this with the reason. That's right. This is gonna make me look better. The reason I was even appalled at the 250 yen vending machine is because at that point I was already a little miffed, because it was at that point we realized 2 of the big rides that we were looking forward to in the park were closed indefinitely, which sucked. And it doesn't make the ticket price any cheaper, and I think they make that quite subtle as well, with like which rides are actually open or not. Which rides were they? They're like the 2 big roller coaster rides. Journey to the Center of the Earth and the Indiana Jones one or something, I think. I think those are the ones. I don't know. But 2 of the big roller coaster ones were not running, which was a shame. And, well, personally, deep down, I was a little relieved because X Comics, she likes the roller coasters. I'm a little scared of roller coasters, but I'll do it because, you know, I'm not a chicken. I'll do it if I have to. But I was a little relieved. But the bad thing is, because those 2 other big rides were closed, it means everyone else is queuing up for, you know, the leftover rides. And so the wait times were ridiculous. It was insane how long you had to wait for everything. 3 hours for a ride, you know. This is like a children's roller coaster. It's like a Little Mermaid inspired one. The wait wasn't too long. And it, you know, it's like a 30-second ride, had like 1 up, 1 down sort of thing. I was still kind of freaked out by it. Everyone had their arms in the air. I had my arms like, I was like this. Oh! Everyone's wow, oh. That was all good. That one. That was all right. Did you ride the Toy Story shooting ride? I did not. We went to the Toy Story area, and it was filled with people. Like it was actually the first place we walked to because it was near the entrance, and it was just packed. And I looked at that 2-3 hour wait ride, whatever, and I thought, this probably skews a little young for us. I think the Toy Story stuff looked a little young. Did not seem to be our thing. I paid money to skip the line via the Disney website. That's another annoying thing. That's another egregious thing. Apparently, the last time Exacomics went to Disney Sea, you pay for the full price ticket. They give you like 1 or 2 free priority passes to use, which means priority passes are like you pay extra so that you can book a time to skip the queue for a certain ride. That's what. So for this one, the Tower of Terror, we paid for a priority pass. It's like, okay, come back at 11:30 and you could skip the queue. It's like $15 or whatever it was, $10 US or $15 US. I forget what it was, something like that, $10-15. Come back and you can skip the queue. And apparently you were given them like 1 or 2 of these for free with your ticket, but now no more. You have to pay for it outright if you want to skip a queue. And that was annoying. So we did it for this because we don't want to have to wait too long and whatever. We're only here for once and whatever. You skip the queue. You do skip a queue, but you skip like the beginning queue, and then you still have a queue on the inside. So it's not like you go straight to the entrance of the thing. It just makes you skip like the outside queue. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. This is the first ride we did. It was like we skipped the queue. We went there. This Tower of Terror thing, you get strapped. I don't know if you know they have this in America as well. You're on this like platform. There's like 3 rows of people facing the same way. You go up a lift, and you see something, and then you go up even more, and then you see like the whole park for a couple seconds, and then it drops you, and then it lifts you up, and drops you again, and that's it. Took about 90 seconds, maybe. That's what it felt like. Maybe 60 seconds. It felt really short. It felt shorter than I tried this in the LA Disneyland or Disney World or Disney, whatever the hell. Felt like it was longer then, but whatever. Felt really short. There was a row of schoolgirls sitting behind me, and they were screaming right into my ear. I was cranky old man. I was like this. Closing my ears, hoping that this thing is over immediately. Oh man, my ears are ringing. God. I'm too old. I'm too old for this. I can't handle it. And then it was after this point we found out, the other 2 rides are closed, and then the 250 yen vending machine, and just everything has a line for it. If you want some snack, it's a line. If you want the popcorn, so they have popcorn stands. Popcorn is very popular, at least in this Disney park. I don't know what it is like in other parks, but I guess they must make a bank on popcorn because it must cost like nothing to make popcorn. And they are selling it left and right. They have different popcorn stands, different flavors. And you can buy these. So you can buy just like a bag with popcorn in it if you're a loser. Or you can buy this like special plastic popcorn bucket. Very detailed. I mean, I saw a lot of these people holding these buckets, and they're all different. I guess you can get different buckets from different places and maybe different years. Very detailed, pretty cool looking. And then you can pay to fill the bucket with more popcorn when you reach to another stand. I thought the refills were free because you're paying however much for the bucket. I thought maybe it's at least free refills. That's the incentive. But no. if anything, you have to pay more to refill a bucket. It was crazy. I think it was like 500 yen to buy a bag with popcorn in it, or 600 yen to just refill your bucket. I don't know, maybe you can fill more popcorn in a bucket or something, but I thought it was a little egregious. I don't know, I thought it was a little... The mouse giveth and the mouse taketh away your money. Yeah, I thought it was a little cheeky of them, but whatever. I digress. Then you could hand over your bucket to someone when you leave and they would have free popcorn. No one's handing out their buckets to anyone else. The people that are buying Disney merch, they're getting buried with the merch they buy here. I saw some people, they are just head over heels. The amount of Mickey Mouse ears I saw people wearing, ridiculous. And expensive as well. $15, I think? I don't know. Klaus, the only thing that didn't have a line was the LA meet and greet. No, the LA meet and greet was also closed. It was closed for repairs. Some people make their own ears. I've seen some crazy ones. Oh, yeah? That's cute. Oh, I saw, yeah, that's another thing. I saw some people like cosplaying, Disney characters while they were there. Like I saw a really authentic looking Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. And she went on the ride, this like magic carpet ride, and she got her mom to like take a photo or video of her or something. She had everything. She had the whole costume, the makeup. And I remember, isn't there a rule in at least maybe the American ones that you're not allowed to be dressed up as a Disney character? I guess to like stop pedophiles or something from getting close to kids. I'm not sure. But I remember there was a rule, right? I mean, even the pedophile thing aside, I think they just don't want untrained, unprofessionals to pretend to be official Disney people and have people think they're real Disney people. They run a tight ship. I guess they want to keep a high bar, maybe. I don't know. But I guess that rule doesn't apply here because I saw so many people coming dressed up as characters. Maybe you're just not allowed to dress up like a Donald Duck or something, like in a big mask or something. Maybe if you're just... I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, this is still Disney Sea. This is actually the front of their newest attraction called the Soaring Fantastic Flight. Kind of a cool title. Glass detail thing here. And it was the newest ride there. And the sun was setting. And we're like, okay, this is a long wait, but hey, it's the newest ride. Everyone's waiting up for something. It's got to be good. Soaring, fantastic flight. I mean, that sounds cool. And it's like, don't come on this ride if you have a fear of flights. If you're pregnant, don't come on this ride. So I was like, okay, this sounds pretty exciting. I tried looking up online any details. I couldn't find anything because it's so new and kind of mysterious. So I okay, let's... Turns out this is the complaints line. That's the thing. I feel like I'm the only one complaining in this park. Everyone else is like head over heels. They love waiting around in queues with their $15 Mickey Mouse ears. They love it. They love all that stuff. I'm the cranky old man. Anyway, so Lee and I we decided to queue up for this thing, and had a lot of time to take photos because we were just sitting there, not sitting, rather standing. I wish we were sitting. And look at that. It was like 160 when we first started lining up, and as we're waiting, this thing ticks up to 180. 3 hours. Could you imagine? Can you imagine waiting in line for 3 hours? Oh my goodness. We ended up talking to the people in front of us. There's like two brothers in front of us, two Italian brothers, I think, from Australia. And we got to talking. We're pretty much talking the entire time, which is fun. Past the time. And yeah, they were nice. And my gosh, you think you're about to get to the entrance, but all you're doing is you're walking to another room, and in that room there's another snake of a queue. And just as you get to the outside of that room, you're in the courtyard where there's another snake of a queue. It was hilarious, like how well they hid the full queue. They did a good job at that. The Mario Brothers are from Brooklyn, not Australia. Is it? Wait, are they actually from Brooklyn, or is it just that 80s movie that has them from Brooklyn? No, I mean, what the hell am I saying? They're Italian, are they not? Wait, I don't even know. Sinfera, I was secretly one of the brothers? Well, that would be a trip. Oh. Hey. Little lady. Come here. Puppy. Meow meow. I can hear meowing. Meow meow. Come here. Come here. Oh, whatever. Alright. What's next? Okay. Different day. Oh, sorry. I forgot to complete the story. You're probably wondering, how was the ride? Soaring Fantastic Flight, how was it? It's a 3-hour wait. Did you get to fly? My hype was pretty high up. It was built up. You go into the room, there's all these paintings of like flight through the ages. And they have like the ancient Egyptians, and they have like a plane in the background. And it's got a real like around the world in 80 days sort of vibe. And we're finally there. We get shown the intro video. It's very cool. We all are led to these suspended platforms, and there's like rows of seats. You sit down. You got the thing that comes down in front of you, or the bar or something. Very exciting. Very exciting. Chimera Soarin' is your favorite Disneyland ride, so if it's similar there, I would love it. Well, I'm curious to know if this is the same as the one you've experienced. You get down, it lifts you up a little bit, your feet are dangling, everyone starts to cheer. Whoa! It moves you forward. There's like this big circular screen in front of you, like a really big, kind of like an IMAX or something, I guess. And you get moved forward, and then it begins, and it's like you're through the clouds, and you can feel a bit of like air being fanned into your face, and you're flying. Well, the video is flying through, and you're like down with the elephants, and you can smell the grass because there's like all this grass and dust being kicked up, and it flies you through, and then you're like over the ocean or something, and and I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat. You can smell the grass. That's kind of cool, and you can feel the air. That's kind of neat. And then it shows you like Tokyo, Disney Sea Tokyo rather, and it shows the fireworks going on. You're going through the fireworks, and then I realized, this feels like the conclusion, but surely not. I mean, surely this is where it's about to get interesting. Maybe there's like something goes wrong, and suddenly you're flying away from a dragon or something, maybe. But no, it just ends right there, and then the things lower down, and then the thing goes up, and the person next to me starts to clap, and I turn and I look at him. I'm like, huh? What? This was it? This is a 3-hour wait? You were such an old man hater. I can't, Chimera. This is a 3-hour wait. It was like a minute and a half. Like it was neat. It was neat, but it was definitely not like, I don't know. I guess my expectations were soaring because of this whole like, don't go if you have a fear of flying, yada yada yada. I don't know. I guess I was just expecting more. Get there earlier, use the fast pass. Well, here's another little interesting fun fact. That fast pass stuff gets sold out pretty quick. Apparently, I found out that if you stay at the hotel, at the Disney hotel, you get access to the park 15 minutes before everyone else. And apparently what happens a lot of the time is that those people end up just buying all the fast pass stuff immediately, and so by the time the peasants come in, a lot of that stuff is already sold out because they only have so many fast passes to sell because you can only fit so many people in certain time slots. And so even even if we wanted to pay for priority passes or whatever, you couldn't because they were sold out, and that was a bummer. Because at that point I was like, let's just skip this. Let's just pay the $15 or whatever and get to it. But no, we couldn't. And then there was a ride that we wanted to queue up for it, but we couldn't because it was down for repairs. Like it was temporarily down. And then when it came back up, you couldn't even queue for it because it was only accepting people that had paid for the priority pass from before, because people paid for it and they couldn't get on because it was broken. So now they're only allowing people that had paid for it, and you can't even pay for it because it's sold out. So it's just like one thing after another, and it kind of just it was a little disappointing. Yeah. The problem is that as we get older, our perception of time and opportunity cost evolves, and it's difficult to feel like something like that is worth it if you don't have a strong sense of nostalgia attached. Yeah, I mean, if this was like a half an hour wait, I would definitely not be as salty. But 3 hours, I mean, to be fair, it was like 2.5 when we lined up, is a little hard to feel excited about things. It would have to be like really cool to like unrealistically cool to match my expectations. What about the Beauty and the Beast trackless ride? Beauty and the Beast trackless ride. Fun intended. I don't know. Oh, that might be in the Disneyland. That's another thing, fun intended. Okay, I know I sound like a very cranky, ungrateful old man that's just not happy with anything and wants unrealistic things. But I also didn't... One of the reasons why we... Okay, so let me explain. Let me go to another photo so that this is not so boring. Let's just go over here. Let me explain. There are 2 parks in Tokyo, right next to each other. We got Disneyland and Disney Sea. And they're a little differently themed. One's more sea orientated. And Disney Sea apparently, I think, are more like targeted toward the grown-ups, supposedly. I don't know. Even though there's still a lot of childish things anyway, but whatever. But Disneyland has like the Magic Kingdom and has all the classic things, whereas Disney Sea has more like things you don't really get anywhere else. And so one of the reasons why we even went to Disney Sea over Disneyland is because, well, I mean, I've already been to Disneyland in America, and we felt like Disneyland is the more popular one, so we thought, let's go over Disney Sea. It's probably quieter, you know, probably less queues and whatever. But it was really the opposite because 2 of the big rides were closed, everything else was more busy. And then, out of curiosity, we checked the app, because on the app you can see the queue times. We checked the app for Disneyland just to see what kind of chaos is going on over there. And it was like half an hour waits for like the big rides. And we're like, no! We should have gone to Disneyland, not Disney Sea. And it's frustrating because you're right next to that park, but you can't go. It's like a whole different ticket. Oh man. I wish they were just combined. That'd be nice. Combined 2 parks in one. And you can, that way everything is a lot more diluted and maybe isn't so, whatever. I'm just cranky old man complaining about going to Disneyland in Tokyo. Oh well. I'm just too old for this. Let's see here. I agree to a point, but Gregor went to Disney in one of the more over-tourism locales on the globe. There was never not going to be a wait. Yeah. It just feels like there's more of a wait because the rides were down, and wish we could just gone to the other park instead. Oh well, who cares? Doesn't matter. Tommy Two Cakes over here. Hey Tommy Two Cakes, good to see you. How you doing? Went to a fruit parlor. Japan loves their fruit. They have good fruit over there. Not much more to say. Here's a pile of fruit. It was good. Again, went to the electronic stores. I think this is Bic Camera. Checked out some of the stuff. Did a little doodling. X Comics did a cat. I did my sweaty face. Classic. What's next? What's these pictures are out of order. Okay, whatever. Here's Here's a the narration is going to be all over the place. There's a bug. I thought it was a neat looking bug. Took a photo of that. Itty bitty. I mean, look at that screw. Very small little bug. Hello. This is like a cat shrine that we just happen to be upon. That's another thing. Do the stick dance. Wait, it's like this. Like this. I think I pulled something. Oh gosh. I didn't do my stretches this morning. My ankle's the same way. Come code. He doesn't want to wait 30 minutes for good food in Tokyo, so we end up with shitty food with no lines, and he's happy. Oh, I didn't realize this until now, but Kamako, but I am your uncle. Hello, nephew. X Comics and I, we're both on the same page here. We don't like queues. If there's a place that has a big queue, we skip it. I mean, we don't skip the queue. We're not cutting in line or anything. We just avoid it. If it's like top rated restaurant and there's like a line that goes out the door, we like the road less traveled. We'll go to Disney Sea, thank you very much. Hey, that's different. It's because in Tokyo there's nothing else like that. I mean, if you go to Osaka, I think Osaka has a Universal, but we didn't go to Osaka. We went to Tokyo. For restaurants and things, you know, there's a lot of comparable stuff. We like to go to the quieter one. Disney's different. Anyways, Cat Shrine. So one of our favorite things to do in Japan, X Comics and I, we like to just walk through the back streets of Tokyo with its houses and things. You just walk through a little street. There's a house, there's a house, there's a house, there's a house. There's a cat shrine just on the street, public, you know, it's all these little details, very cute. And we went to this random town, which apparently is referred to as Cat Town, which blew our minds. Cat Town. How did we not know there was a cat town in Japan? But it's like all the stores are cat themed, and you know, this random cat shrine on a side street somewhere where people just like donate their photos of cats that they have and cat little knickknacks. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Here's another photo of the cat shrine. It's hard to really grasp, like it's hard to take the photo properly because you're on this small, like one lane street. You know, middle of nowhere, just houses around. And then you just come across this, which apparently is a Airbnb. I saw a sign that says this is now an Airbnb you can hire out or something. And yeah, all of this stuff is just out. This is kind of nuts. And it's raining? I don't know. Anyway, next. What else? Oh yeah, it's just taking photos. Tommy Two Cakes. I liked seeing your vacation Instagram stories. Great pics. Oh, thank you very much, Tommy Two Cakes. Tommy Two compliments. Compy Two Cakes. Thank you very much. But yes, I thought I took a nice photo. Realized. Oh God, the accidental reflection selfie. Yes. Jesus Christ. Hello. Still a nice photo. Look at all the details. I feel like I'm in a Studio Ghibli film. Hey, there it is. Okay, let's. Oh, here's Disney Sea again. Here I am in my. I look like someone who works on a boat. Got this beanie. Got it from Uniqlo. Which also was chaos. We went to the flagship store of. So Uniqlo is like a very popular clothing chain in Japan, and it's like popular because it's kind of like, it's like, I think it's moderately priced and everything is kind of plain looking, but in a good way, minimalistic, my kind of style. Well, not this necessarily, but you know, usually I wear very plain clothes. Uniqlo, yes, like that. Dry erase go. And we went to the flagship store because I thought the flagship store, probably the best one, probably the biggest one. And apparently it's like, yeah, it's like 10 stories tall. This flagship store, I think it's 10 stories. What I didn't realize is that it's 10 stories, but like this narrow. Like it was crazy. I know old man goes to Tokyo, one of the most densely packed cities in the world, and complains that it's busy. I know how it sounds. I know how it looks. But it was just very busy, and there was this one baby that was not having a good time, and it was screaming, crying. And I got the beanie, and I got the hell out of there. Unique clothes at low prices. Uniqlo. Is that really where the title comes from? Where the name comes from, Chimera? Hey, Riolis. These comics are hyper-realistic. Thank you very much. I've been practicing. In my absence, I've been studying the pen. And like I said, this is. I love the theming in Disney Sea. I love all the details. Like, this stuff is really cool to see. I like it. Next. Oh yeah, waiting in line. What I look like for the photos? What I normally look like. Nice Steve Zissou cosplay. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, at the fruit parlor. So this cute little dog thing made out of strawberries. Very cute. Next. And again, if you're new to the stream here today, these photos are not in order for some reason, so bear with me. One of my favorite photos I took. I'm like behind a bush, which is all this like the bush stuff here. I'm like behind a bush taking a photo of this big ship. The lighting, the sun came out for a brief second. I was like, oh my god, the lighting is so good. The shadows are crisp. And I tweaked the hell out of it. Get the blues to pop. We're at this nice park in the, what's it called? What's this place called? Is it Yodobashi? Is it Yodobashi? No, Yodobashi is a store. Yokohama, I think. I think this is Yokohama. Repping the Loading R's merch there. But it was nice. It was a sunny day that day, and the flowers are out. It was good. A lot of walking. Got a little panorama shot here. Just out of frame behind me, there was a woman with a cat. She had brought her cat to this place. It's like a park. She had one of those cat backpacks, and she brought out the cat. Fancy cat, fluffy cat, and she was holding the cat. It was very cute. Exocomics was like, should I show her a picture of Paste? And she's like, would it be weird if I showed her a picture of Paste? And I said, yeah, probably. I think the people that live here are well aware that other people have cats as well. I don't know. It's like, because we didn't have any reason to talk to her. We didn't know this person. She's just out there enjoying her day with a cat. I have a cat too. I don't know. I said she could if she wanted to. I don't. She didn't really seem like the type that wanted to be approached. I didn't even want to take a photo as well. I didn't want to take a photo just in case. You know, I don't want to disrespect anyone's privacy, and I don't want to talk to people either. I want to ask them. Then I feel obligated to say yes. I don't know. I'm a very insecure person. I loved talking to strangers. Chimera? Oh man, I need to work on my social skills. This is the most I've spoken to. This is the most I've spoken that isn't just to Lee or the cats since the last time we streamed, basically. Oh no, I saw my parents. I talked to them. But yeah, here's Chinatown. It was pretty cool. Very busy, a lot of things. What's next? Loading, loading. This is not Chinatown. This is a different area completely. Forget where this area is. It was a nice area. The sun was setting. The other one was, yeah, Yokohama Chinatown. Yes, this one. Here's another one. It's very cool. Although we didn't really get anything. I just liked walking through it. Colorful temple. Very colorful. The Chinese temple. They look very different from the Japanese ones. Very lit up. Oh, this was interesting. So we passed this store. It was closed. And I was like, man, there's a lot of Disney merch in this thing. Like, what is this? Some sort of Disney toy store? What's going on? Had a strange vibe. And then you look. Information. This is just a beauty salon. Unbelievable true story. We do not sell toys. It was packed inside. It was if you look past everything, all the piles of stuff, there's like 3 chairs for getting your hair or face done. Everything else, just piles and piles of Disney toys in there. It was quite the sight to see. I like that they actually have a sign. They must get a lot of people inquiring. But I mean, I guess if you really like all this stuff and you live in Tokyo, there's not really many other places you can put all your stuff because space is so tight. You know, the houses and the apartments are so small. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Now, where was this? Oh, this is Yokohama as well, right? This with the Ferris wheel, some sort of rooftop hangout area on top of a mall. Kind of cool. Did you try staying at an APA hotel? My bed was touching 3 walls. No, we avoided the APA hotels. At first, because those lobbies look so nice. Like I love the logo and the lobby looks really fancy. The outside of the APA hotels, they look really fancy. But you look online, you look at the photos of the rooms, you look at the square meter statistic of the room, and it's like really tiny. So we avoided the APAs. And especially because I was kind of banking on the fact that there's a high chance I'm going to get sick. So if I'm going to be stuck in the room for a few days, I don't want to be in too small of a room. Oh yeah, here's the other side. So they had one side was the Ferris wheel, the other side is you're looking out onto the bridge and everything. That was very nice. It was like that was the last night actually. This night. Oh yeah, and as I said, there's so many Halloween decorations out on the streets in Tokyo. Really intense ones. This is kind of a big scary one. A lot of skeletons in this corner. Spooky. They even have pumpkin skeletons. Just bone. Bone pumpkins. Oh, I recognize that brick wall warehouse in Yokohama. This one? Oh yeah, it's such a cool old school warehouse thing, huh? Very cool. Great jog route. You jog? Man, my feet were already killing me just walking around. I can't imagine jogging as well. Is your immune system challenged every time you holiday? Yes, Chimera. And in fact, it's made me realize I think there's something wrong with me. Lee has a much stronger immune system than I do. I think I wash my hands too often. Like, I'm trying to wash my hands less nowadays. At least not use soap all the time. So, I mean, I'll still wash my hands before I eat, but if I'm outside feeding Boney, you know, some sachet or whatever, and I give him a pat, I won't wash my hands with soap afterwards. I'll just do some water. You know, maybe that'll like help my immune system get a little bit of practice, maybe. I think I've just been a little bit too clean that my immune system hasn't had a chance to develop at all. So, I'm gonna try that. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to answer. Someone asked, what was Boney doing while we were out? So our cats were at a cattery, but Boney was still here. We told the neighbors, hey, we won't be here for the 2 weeks. You're gonna have to feed your cat because we are not gonna be here. And they were like, yep, cool. We'll try and befriend him again. So to try and like, you know, remind him where his true owners are. And so that's what they did. But as soon as we came back from the airport, Boney came running to us. Meow, meow, and he hasn't left our deck since. Yeah. Poor Bones. I feel like it was a little skinnier than when we left him. So, yeah. Because, yeah, I think Boney requires like he's old and he like vomits quite easily, so we feed him like small amounts like every couple hours, so he doesn't eat too much at once that he throws up. And you know, his owners, they have jobs that they go out and the kids are at school and stuff, so they're gone for most of the day. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Boney's all good. And now that it's getting into summer, he's really been enjoying just snoozing in the sun. And that's another reason why Boney's, you know, on our deck garden area more than his owners, because our house hits a lot more sun than their house. So that's another reason why he's always here. Oh, Tommy Two Cakes got a good question here. I was curious, how do you, I'm going to change this because it's kind of spooky. How do you avoid posting duplicate types of cones? Do you keep a separate album for them? Yes, I do. I do have a separate cone album. I'll look through my Instagram stories because I do have that highlights thing, and I do have a separate album, and I'll go through them. Especially at the beginning of the second trip, I have to remember which cones did I post last time we were here a couple of years ago. And so I'll have to keep that all in mind. But surprisingly, like once I'm there, it'll just become really apparent to me if there's like a new cone or not. But yeah, I do have a separate album that I study. Make sure I don't post any duplicate cones. Road cones, for those of you who don't know. Oh my god, Asa Budai Hills. Super clean modern architecture. I love that building. There's also amazing coffee there. Big percent logo. Order the Kyoto coffee. I think it's called Arabica percent coffee. I did not stop here, but I'll keep that in mind next time. I just thought the buildings look really cool. Really warped. Kind of fancy neighborhood too. Fancy cars. Yeah. Love the architecture here. Really cool. Rich neighborhood for sure. Yeah, it's actually a little it was a little intense in this area at the time. There's a lot of like, because the new prime minister was sworn in, I think around that time, and there was a lot of like anti-immigration protests and pro-immigration protests. And then like Trump arrived as well, and then there's like security everywhere. This is like the last day, and I remember like a van comes by with like blaring like speakers, like really loud speakers, and it was like, you know, welcome Americans. And then there's another van later that was just Japanese, and I think they were saying like anti-immigration stuff. it was intense. I'm just looking for a crepe to eat. I just want to go home. But yeah, cool area nonetheless. Oh, and speaking of security, check out this bus. I felt a little like I was going to be put on a list for taking this photo, so I tried to take this photo really quick. But this police bus, look how sus this bus looks. It's a sus bus. Copyright to Exocomics, who coined the phrase. And yeah, so a lot of these parked around as well. Very suspicious. Very intense. Sensory deprivation bus. Okay, well this is not the last photo, but for some reason it's decided to come up now. This is the photo at the airport, going home, waiting for the plane. This is not our plane, but made for a cool photo anyway. Here is a plain food photo. Hey, everybody loves plain food. So we're on the Air New Zealand plane. Usually we like the food on Air New Zealand flights, but this time I gotta admit, didn't care for it. I didn't care for it so much. This one I think was some sort of like roast chicken, boiled vegetables, mashed potato thing. Some side salad. This cube, I think it's like a raspberry cheesecake cube. The dessert was pretty good. I like the dessert. And let's see, what's the next photo? Is that another? Oh, another plain food photo. This one was a lasagna, I think it's supposed to be. Again, so what X Comics and I do, we usually order one of each thing. So I get, I don't know, the chicken, and she gets the beef, whatever. Unless there's like a fish thing, which we tend to avoid, then we'll just get the same thing. But I like to try each other's ones. This was breakfast. I think this is the breakfast coming back. I can't remember. I don't know. It's like a slab of bacon. You got some green here. I think, oh, this is an omelet, I think. This is an omelet. I think. Fruit salad, yogurt. Little Danish. It was all good. It was fine. This is Paste. Happy that we're home. That's not a wig on Paste's face. That's actually his favorite little bunny. His favorite little toy. Anyway, that was supposed to be like the last photo, but here's the first photo. This is the first one. We're on the plane. We're going to Japan. This is the beginning. Christ. This is I forget what it's called. I think it's the Emperor's Garden. The moat around the Emperor's Garden, I think. I don't know. It's very cool. Quiet artist. Nice to hear from you again, Greg. Thank you very much, Quiet artist. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice to hear from you again, Greg Load. Wow.
Greg Load, wow. Thank you. You too as well, Quiet artist. Thank you for the 79 months. And another draw game. Add us to the pile. I think that makes 5 today and then 4 from before. So 9? Oh gosh. Imperial Palace? Oh yes, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, this thing, I wonder if the translated version will come up. We saw the sign in a park somewhere. Curious to know what it was. So we decided to translate it because I had my phone. So we translated it. And I was like, huh? The first thing that comes to mind is that there is no other answer. The last thing that comes to mind is that there's no other answer. The first thing that comes to mind is the siren. The last thing that comes to mind is the siren. It's like, what the hell is this creepy ass apocalyptic scripture? I don't understand what's going on here. Then I realize we translated it from German to English by mistake instead of Japanese to English, which, in fact, if anything, makes me even more confused. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So we changed it to Japanese to English, and then if you're walking a dog, please observe the following. You know, keep your dog on a secure lead. Don't brush your dog. Dispose of dog feces properly. Take it home. Yada yada. I don't understand what was going on with the German. That's some creepypasta shit, right? I was supposed to post this on social media. I forgot. I also figured I haven't posted to social media in so long. I don't want my first post back to be like, the first thing that comes to mind is the siren. People think I've lost my mind. I'm seeing things, you know, in Japanese writing. It's predicting the end of the world. This dog walking sign is the sign of the end times. So I can't post that stuff until I'm like back to posting regular things again. So anyway, so taking photos of some nice architecture, park stuff. Yeah. Speaking of parks, went to a park. This photo doesn't really do it justice, but there's like just a lot of people here. I mean, a lot of space as well, but it's just a huge space. Yeah, it's not that interesting of a photo. Next. Cool little greenhouse garden thing. Very cool. Taking some photos of the butterflies I saw fluttering about. High detail. Here's that park again. Looks like the Chrysler building in the back, like a short version of it. Very nice park. Saw a bird. The bird squawked. There you go. There's a bird. Crow, I think. Or a raven. I don't know. This is another photo of the park. Just me being a photog. Gotta get the right angle, symmetry and all that. The nice leaves. Same park, just another cool little building. I feel so what's the word? Vapid a little bit. It's like, hey, it's a cool building, don't know what it is, just took a photo, looks kind of neat. Like, neat. I have no idea what I'm taking photos of, but it just looks kind of cool. Sometimes I try to read the little placards that are there, but sometimes it's just a lot of writing. I need a TLDR. Here's a better photo of that park to show how many people there were. Everyone has their own respective areas. But it just goes on and on and on. But yeah. It was cool. Look at that lawn. Just like perfectly trimmed. Man, the lawn in our backyard is a disaster zone right now. The weeds have gotten out of control with the backyard. Like the spiky leaves, the thistles, I think they're called. I don't know. My God. Not looking forward to doing the weeding. This is where we stayed. This is our hotel. Spoke to us. So many tourists came by to take a photo of this thing. There I am as well, looking cool as all. I think it's just a cafe. It's an interesting choice. Here is the Rainbow Bridge. Looking very, very rainbow-esque, pure white. Which, doesn't white have all the colors of the rainbow inside of it? They call it the Rainbow Bridge, but honestly, there was nothing... The lights didn't even light up rainbow-like for some reason. It was just white lights. I guess they're saving it for a special occasion. There's a spider up there. Good catch, Ikubo. The turtle. Shinjuku Gyoen is crazy. You wouldn't think you're in a 14 million large city. 14M large city. Shinjuku Gyoen. Gyoen, is that the garden? Is that what the garden? I forget the names. But it's a really nice park. And yeah, I mean, like, it's a huge park. A lot of people, but it wasn't even like that busy. Like, you still had a lot of space for yourself. Could have been a lot busier. Really nice garden. Little artistic photography here. Getting the angle just right. It's me and Exocomics. Little selfie there. See, there's the Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure why they wouldn't just constantly have rainbow colors on it. I don't know. The garden is also so quiet. Yeah, it sure is. And it's just so, like, immaculate. No trash anywhere. Yeah. This is on the other side of the bridge. Just took a little photo. I like the colors here. Kind of like Blade Runner. Flared pants. They're coming back. No rainbow even at night? No, no rainbow at all. It was just white lights. And maybe a bit of green? I'm not sure. So I don't know. Maybe they're saving it for a special occasion. I don't know. Completely different day. This is the closest thing that we had to a Cremia Cremia cone. This is reindeer, sorry. Reindeer statue. It looks like, okay, from this angle, it looks like it's just got a pair of human legs. But there's actually 4 legs here. You just can't see the other one. Just the angle, I've just realized now is yeah, that was unintentional. It's a full reindeer. Four-legged reindeer. This is a cool little photo. You got the old, and then you got the new, and then you got the old, and you got water and stuff. He's fishing. I don't even know what kind of fish you can catch here. This looks like some sort of backwater area, but it looked cool. A lot of pet merchandise. A lot of like pet prams you can buy. Not that obviously this is not a pet pram, but like one of those wheel, like a baby pram, but for pets. So a lot of those. A lot of dogs, small dog culture there. What's this? IKEA. Had dinner in IKEA one time. Had the meatballs. Swedish meatballs. I had the vegetarian ones, which is why there's a green flag there. And then we also had the dessert. One of Lee's favorite places to eat, an IKEA. They were pretty good. They were not bad. You went to IKEA also, Chimera? Nice. Did you eat there? So busy. I mean, okay, not that I'm complaining that there's people in Tokyo. I'm just saying, it's just kind of nuts to me that IKEA, like so many people like to eat at IKEA. It's just, I wouldn't have thought IKEA would be so popular to eat at. Especially when you have so many like amazing restaurants in Tokyo and Japanese food and all that stuff. But it's good. You had breakfast there. Oh yeah? Is it meatballs for breakfast as well, or do they have a different menu for breakfast? The dessert was cool. And because it was of the season, it was autumnal. They have a lot of sweet potato things. So these are sweet potato glazed fries sort of thing. Very sweet. These little, I don't know what these things are, but everything is kind of made out of sweet potatoes. What was that thing with the stringy thing? This thing? I don't remember what this is. But it's all dessert. It tastes sweet, and I think there's some sort of apple or some pear thing on top. I wish Exacomics were here to tell you what this actually is, because I don't remember. She's not here right now. She's on a walk. Oh, they have a different menu for breakfast. That makes sense. Oh yeah, so, okay. Let me explain this photo. So, well, maybe I shouldn't explain the photo. Maybe I just keep it as is. No context required. So we're walking around Tokyo. A lot of walking. Not many benches to sit on, especially in the malls, in the shops and stuff. My goodness, our feet were killing us. And Lee was like dying for a bench and she couldn't find one. And I saw there's a stairwell here, not even a busy, like one of those emergency exit stairwells that no one uses. I'm like, just sit on the stairs. And she's like, I can't sit on the stairs. It's impolite, it's disrespectful. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Sit on the stairs. No one's here. No one's getting by. Just sit on it. And so Lee sat down and she took her shoes off for a bit. And then people over time would see us and then realize, what an amazing idea this is, would come up and join us, just sit behind Lee, respectfully on the side in case someone wanted to come down, which no one did because it was so quiet in the stairwell. But it was just this, like, if you can imagine like how empty the stairwell is, it's quiet. Lee didn't even realize there were people behind her. She thought those people went upstairs. And I thought it was, and these people didn't know each other either. We started a trend Trendsitter. Very nice, Nyctophig. She started a movement. Well, if anything, it's the opposite. She stopped the movement. Did you tie your laces? I sure did. I believe I did. Just a photo, isometric photo of this thing is very popular with the tourists here. The go-karts, the Mario Kart, which I just cannot believe this is allowed, to be honest. Apparently the locals hate it. The locals hate these go-karts. I can't believe this is allowed. They're on the main roads. I saw them going over the Rainbow Bridge, where it's like basically a highway. And what else I can't believe is that there are so many tourists wanting to do this, because I would not want to do this at all. This terrifies me. Well, first of all, I would hate to be hated on by the locals, but even if the locals loved it, I still wouldn't do it because I'd be too scared. I don't know the road rules of Tokyo. Way too scared.
Mario Kart Earl and you didn't join in.
The new Teddy. 81 months, tier 2. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Well, yeah, also because the front person is a staff member you have to follow, and I don't play second best. You know, I gotta be in first place if I'm playing Mario Kart. But apparently the first person and the last person are staff people to make sure that they stay in a group. But I'd be concerned, like, what happens if you get caught at a red light halfway through? What happens? It's too scary. And you wear like a onesie. I think this person's like a Pikachu. I don't know. This feels like some sort of punishment. This is like the Japanese version of tar and feathering, to me anyway. But whatever's. And also this really reminds me of like Mario Kart or something. You go over there, you get a little speed boost. Anywho's, next up. Maggie, you did that at night? It was cool but also scary at the same time? Oh my goodness, I bet. You must be so low to the ground. All the cars are towering above you. So this robot, very futuristic. This robot zoomed past, making sure that we were not doing anything uncouth. Well, I say zoomed past, and I know there's like a motion blur on this thing, but this is a very slow little robot. It was moving as fast as a toaster. If that, well, that makes no sense, but you know what I mean. But it was cool to see, though. Very futuristic. Here's another shot of the bit of a creep shot. I'm just behind the bushes taking photos of this thing. It's probably why I was like, why is this thing not moving? I was trying to understand it better. Probably because it was looking at me, making sure that I'm not up to no good. That was cool. Next up, speaking of little details that you see, you know, walking on these side streets between houses, between little cafes and stuff, you know, cute little thing. A little champagne bottle thing turned into a chair. I think it's outside some sort of cafe or a wine drinking place. It's cute. Speaking of cute, here's the opposite. This is a dog garden. I guess you can like poopy dogs here. Look at this scary as hell statue to represent dogs. Isn't this the most terrifying thing? Also very well hung as well. I can't imagine what this must look like at night. It's already so scary in the daytime. But it was a cool area, for sure. There's a fancy bookstore nearby that we spent a long time in. Next. Speaking of more little details at houses, this cute little welcome stone and this cute little thing here. And everyone has potted plants outside their houses and doorsteps and things. It's cute. A lot of, I don't know. I feel so, like my bar is so low. I just feel like anything left outside will either get stolen or trampled or vandalized or something if they're if they're if they're outside of your house. So it was so refreshing to see in Tokyo. Everyone's so trusting. People leaving outside the bikes and the decorations, and you know, everyone's just respecting each other. It's really nice to see. This is another cute one. Look at those little bun buns. Very cute. The person inside the house is just like, oh my god, they're back again. They keep taking photos of our house. Call the robot cop. Robocops. This is a random pet-orientated building. Pet nursing, fitness rehab, pet training, Doggies Island. I mean, I took the photo mainly just because of the cool lighting. I didn't even realize it was a pet thing until later. I thought the lights were cool. Yeah, vet, I'm sure, is in there too. Speaking of cool lights, here is oh gosh, what's this called again? Popular area. I've already forgotten where this is. Shibuya? I think Shibuya, maybe. Very busy. Next up. Oh yeah, I found this. Oh no, that wasn't Akihabara. This wasn't Akihabara. This is Shinjuku or Shibuya, one of those. It does look like Akihabara because of all the anime stuff, but no, it wasn't that. Shinjuku, I think. Yeah. This is a cat book store that I found. I found it on Google Maps first, and I was made a point to go visit it to show X Comics. It's a bookstore that's all cat themed, which is cool. And they didn't have Detective Beans, not yet. I guess they're waiting until there's a Japanese translated version. But it was very cool anyway. Run by like a really sweet old couple too. Really, really old couple. Bought a couple books there. Oh, this is just this is my view. Those are my days when I was sick. Stayed in the hotel. Couple of pill bottles on the table. Closed curtains. Ugh. Just imagine you have like you're breathing through your mouth. There's phlegm everywhere. Dying. Does Lee speak Japanese? She can read some Japanese. Like she's constantly trying to like read the kanji or the katakana something. She definitely knows a lot more than I do when it comes to Japanese. So she's the main translator if needed. But I'm quick to pull out my phone, get the translate app. Nick Defeat. So when are you guys making the Japanese cat map and publishing it for me? I need. Wouldn't even be that hard. There's so many cat-oriented things in Tokyo. It's like made for us. But yes, I should definitely consolidate it. Have a route. Cat route. Shibuya is the one with the famous scramble crossing. I don't remember it having flashing lights. Oh, okay. Maybe it's... Can't remember. Kanji, which is shared with Chinese language, but you can learn katakana and hiragana in 2 weeks and understand hundreds of words. Yeah. I think she knows those. I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is a rough night. This is like the first night when I was like sick. Got my Garfield pants on as well. Oof. That was not good. Not a good sleep. Next, this is... I forget what this is, but it's just a cool little walkway. A lot of things happening. It's cool fish decoration on the wall. Look at the difference in colors. So here's that fish thing. And then here it is after I tweaked it a bit. Give it a little bit of a oomph to it. Looks like Ueno. Could be. That does sound familiar. Oh wait, here it says something here. Ame Yayo Kocha? Kocho? I've forgotten all the names. Here's just a photo of all the signage. I don't know. Classic photo to take in a city. Felt like I walked through the street as well. Oh, I bet you did. I think it was a popular street there. There's another one. There's a lot of stuff. I thought this was Garfield at first. This something about this a sneaky Garfield there, but no. Very cool. So a little doggy up in the balcony. Hello. Very cute. Aww. Shiba Inu. Speaking of nice little decorations, so this little random little Easter egg. Well, technically it's Halloween, not Easter, but little basket that's just like hanging randomly at the back of some building on some utility things. Just like really not public facing at all. Like you really have to crane your neck to see this little thing. I just thought it was so cute that someone hangs this decoration there. It's like walking through Tokyo during Halloween. It's like walking through. It's gonna sound a little nerdy. It's like walking through Azeroth through Halloween, and they have all these like random decorations everywhere for the players to see in World of Warcraft. You know, it just kind of reminds me of that. I love how everyone gets into it. No one in New Zealand, at least the areas that I frequent, does anything to do with Halloween. I had some Halloween decorations on our house, unintentionally. Spiderwebs, real life spiderwebs. That's what I go for. It works. It's natural. I would not want to hang anything on the gas lines. Are these gas lines? Just a little wicker basket. Sure, why not? I noticed Japanese people bring spraying bottle. Oh yeah, spraying water bottles while walking the dogs. Whenever dogs mark the territory with pee, they spray it off. Yes, I noticed that as well. The dog peed on some. It wasn't even like they peed on a hydrant. It was they peed on a tree area, and then they had this bottle of water with like 3 nozzles, and they just sprayed it afterwards. Everyone's so like respectful and nice. Look at this sign. Love that sign. I need that sign. I would put that everywhere in my neighborhood. Of course, I'm sure it would get vandalized and stolen immediately. Love it. Next, loading. Alright, speaking of small, so we're walking to some park or whatever, and I'm looking for the bathroom, and I nearly opened one of these doors before realizing that these are actually houses. Very skinny mini houses. There's one there, there's another one there, one there, one there. Gosh, I guess one must be like upstairs, and then you get the upstairs bit. I don't know, but yeah, I so thought these are toilets. Tiny window. Look at these tiles. Interesting. I really associate small tiles with Japan. Make that sign a hat. just that right in the middle. Please be quiet. I got the shirt and the pants and everything. Here's this tiny little creperie place. Very small place. Literally, I'm against the wall next to the door. There's like 3 stools touching each other, and just one dude there. He was watching some TV before we walked in. Really nice guy. Made us a crepe. Noticed he didn't wash his hands, but whatever. I need the jams anyway. It's all good. We had some like this thing. I guess so tourists could like point to. Wait, isn't this the Australian flag? Wait, why is the Australian flag in Africa? Wait, all of these are. I think these are just random flags. I see there's like England and Italy, I think. Okay, never mind. And that's how Gregor got sick. Wait, was this after or before? I think this is. I think this was after I got sick already. So this is after I recovered. I'm back out in the streets. It's all good. Yum yum. I got a chocolate vanilla crepe thing. And what's kind of cool is that he had this Tupperware full of burnt crepes that were kind of crispy. So whichever ones he messes up, or maybe he does it intentional, I'm not sure. But he'll keep those and then he'll like put it on top of the crepes for future ones. So you have like this crispy bit to enjoy as well. I thought it was a nice way of reusing your messed up ones. Unless he intentionally makes them, because I feel like he wouldn't mess up any crepes. I'm sure he's a professional at this point. And this is Lee's one, a lot more fruity. Looks like some almonds or something on top. Very nice. Here's another random photo. City street lights. Can't get enough of them. Found this charming Garfield drawing plastered in the back of some door somewhere. Just play The Weeknd Blinding Lights. Oh, I should. Thing is, I can't play music because the music is built into the wrong layer, and I can't have sound effects and music at the same time. So imagine everyone play Blinding Lights on your own Spotify's at the same time. Here's a random photo of a vending machine. When I took this photo, there's a few locals. They walked past and she gave me a strange look. Not a strange look, but she like was wondering why I was taking a photo of this very boring vending machine that they have bazillions of there. But there was something about it that I liked. It's like the lighting was cool. It's like in this jungly area up the street. I thought it looks cool. I miss these vending machines. I love them. You have to bed now? Alright, have a good night, Stephen Deluxy. Stephen the Sleepy. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Here is another plain meal. Again, apologies for these being out of order. I don't even remember what this is. I think this is chicken. Oh yeah, and I think... Can't remember what this is, but I remember thinking this potato is weird. But it's not a potato, it's something else. It's like a turnip or something? I'm not sure. Oh, the hot drinks from those vending machines were a lifesaver at the winter. Oh yes, that's something that if you're new to Japan, gotta keep an eye out for. Because Exocomics, she told me the first time she visited Japan, she messed up. She went in, it was a really hot day. She went to the vending machine to get a nice cool drink. She picks one of these, thinking these are on special or something. It's a hot drink, boiling. The blue ones are cold. The red ones are hot. I think there's just an animation going on. They do like the light animation. So I think technically all of these are blue, all of these are blue, all of these are red. It just looks like some of them are off, but that's just because of the animation. But yeah, so definitely do not touch the red ones if you don't want a hot drink. It is weird to order a hot drink from a vending machine. It's like your brain kind of messes up. I've just never experienced a hot drink from a vending machine. And the same vending machine that puts out a cold drink. How does the technology work? I don't know. This is just me me trying to desensitize myself to the plane. Mask on. Could not sleep anyway. Don't know what this is. Meatballs? I don't know. Couscous? I think. Oh no, I think this is an apple crumble or something. That's dessert over there. Cute looking snacks. Oh, yeah, this thing. Yeah, just some. It's salty corn, nacho soy crisps, crunchy puffs. Pretty good. And that's just that's cheese. And that's butter, I think. Squeezy butter. Did I fly with? How did I fly with? Air New Zealand. We flew Air New Zealand there and back. Don't know what this was. Can't remember. Some sort of salad and the crumble thing again. Oh yeah, this is oh yeah, so I made a terrible decision coming into Japan. I thought I've been wearing my shoes. Okay, hold on. I've had sneakers for a while, but they were getting a little tatty, a little ripped. And I thought maybe I should get some new sneakers before I go to Japan so that the cushioning is new and fresh and I can walk in them a lot better. So I bought these like really discounted Skechers sneakers. I took them to Japan. I wore them, and like 3 hours in, I realized I made a huge mistake and my feet were on fire. I guess I hadn't broken them in, or I'm just not used to the Skechers sneakers. I don't know. Maybe buying the cheapest possible shoes was a mistake. I'm not sure. But I realized my feet are dying. I need to buy a new pair of shoes because these are not fitting for me. So we go find a ABC Mart, which I would highly recommend. Cheap shoes, really cheap. Got these pair of Nikes, which I know is fancy, but they were home code. Thank you very much. I mean, thank you. Congrats on the spider. 102. The shoes here are half the price that they are in New Zealand, so I thought, hell yeah, okay, I'll buy a pair of shoes here. Got some socks as well, some thicker socks, and I changed them right in the store because my feet were dying. See, I had like these business socks on. They're not good for walking. And my God, the blister I got on my little toe. I had a blister inside of a blister. It was crazy. It developed into like a mohawk, like a skin mohawk. It was like this weird ridge because it was in between my pinky toe and my other toe. It was getting squished. Hey, ZipDev. It's been years. It has felt like years. It almost has felt like years. In fact, if it was a little bit later, we would be in the next year. Where are you keeping them all? You have a spider hotel? Wait, what? Where are you keeping them all? You have a spider hotel. Oh, wait, the 102 spiders. Oh, I thought you meant where am I keeping all this in Japan? Like, did I stay at the spider hotel in Japan? It's like, I didn't even know that exists. Why would that exist? Who is staying at a spider hotel? Speaking of bugs, gotta watch out for these wasps. Very intense drawing here. Very intense warning for scary wasps. Here's a very flattering photo of me. Hello, ladies. Just at the end of the day, and Yokohama, I think. No, not Yokohama. No, what's the place at after the Rainbow Bridge? There's like a monorail there and stuff. I forget what it's called. Suzumibachi? Well, that doesn't sound familiar at all. Something. There's a better. Let's see, like that's better. It's more like me. Not like this. Yeah. Oh, Suzumibachi is the Hornet. Oh, okay. I'm way off. ZipDev, how was Japan? I kept up with your cone posting on Instagram. Nice. Yes, that was Japan. Tokyo specifically, yes. It was good. I got sick at the beginning, but I got better, so it was all good. Here's a cat in Cat Town. It was just hanging out on top of a store somewhere. We only saw like two cats in the wild the entire time, not including this one. We saw some cats in the windows of like a pet store or like a cat cafe, but real cats out in the wild, we only saw like one or two the entire time. I guess they stay inside. But here's that cat town. This bird is in the wrong neighborhood. But you can see like everything has got like cat themed things. Cats. Is it a cat? I don't know. Okay, this is not really a very indicative photo of that street, but some amazing stores. This store, I love the logo they chose. Must be their cat. It's even on the bag. Like, we bought some souvenirs from this place, and even on the bag they have this cat's face. I think it's the official logo. It's very cool. Just all this cat stuff in there. Just a random little park in between buildings. I am a cat. I love wild strawberry. I think it grows a strawberry plant or something. Couldn't take these to New Zealand because they have like seeds and soil and stuff with them, but the mug was, or the cup was cute. Oh, and that's, oh wait, no, okay, this is, remember that cat shrine that we had at the beginning of the stream? Here's another angle of that. So you're just walking down this street here, and I'm like, what's this? And then yeah, just all this cat stuff. There's a hornet that they warned us about. Look how big, it's huge. It was like the size of my thumb. It was scary. Here's another picture of that drawing that we did. Oh, here's a quest giver. MMORPGs, World of Warcraft. Lining up for the quest giver. This is the question mark. Anyway, it's a donut place. I don't know. It's a donut place. I don't think I took another photo, but the queue was crazy. It was like 200 meters long for donuts. And we thought, F that. We were just walking past anyway. This is a temple that has a lot of these cats on them. I forget the name. I guess tourists can buy them and add their own one as well. It's cute. There's little small ones, big ones. Very cool. And it's just so cool that no one's like vandalized it. Everyone's very respectful. It's cool. Very nice fluffy pancakes. I forget what they're called. Foie, I think. It's not Happy Pancake we went to. There's some place in Yokohama, I think. I think it was Hawaiian themed. But they had this as a specialty. It was very good. Did you visit the viral mochi place? No. Sounds like I'd get sick there. Haven't heard of this viral mochi place. What is that? Alright, so this is the one that Exonomics got, and this is the one I got. I can't remember what this thing is, this flavor. This photo would be a lot more interesting if I could tell you what that was. They have these like glass jars of syrup on the table. Like already on the table because this restaurant is so like about their pancakes. So, you know, you have your cutlery and you have this like glass jar of syrup, which I promptly knocked over when I was reaching for a napkin, spilled all over the table and onto the floor, and I was like trying to hold it with my arm, and my arm was getting all sticky. It was not doing anything because it was way too late. And I felt so bad, and I was like mopping it up with these terrible little napkins. And then, sumimasen, and oh, I'm so sorry. And then the waitress, she was very nice about it. She cleaned it up for me. Felt so bad. And I was like, oh, watch out, it's on the floor as well, because I don't want her to step on it and then walk around and spreading it. Oh, gosh. Here's the Emperor's garden, I think. Here I am. Look how big these rocks are. Giant rocks. How do they do it? I don't know. Tetris Masters over here. I mainly took this photo because when my parents went to Japan years ago, my mom took the exact same photo of her standing here, so I was like, hey, I'll recreate the photo and send it to them. So that's why I'm here. This trippy monochromatic Windows XP background looking thing is, I want to say Yokohama again, I think. Is it Yokohama? Someone tell me, I don't know. I think it is. It's like a cruise ship dock thing, and it's just made out of wood, and it's just all wonky and everything. Feels like you're drunk. It's very architecturally impressive. It's very cool. You're not allowed on the grass. And at first it's like, oh my god, look at these people sitting on the grass. But these are actual staff workers. They're plugging in the lights or something. So it's all good. False alarm. But there was no cruise ship at the time, so there's no busyness. So, and you can see the Ferris wheel at the distance. Yeah. We didn't come here at night though, but we're still cool. Oh, here's another picture of that hornet. Again, real chunky. Size of your thumb. Like the whole thumb. Scary. And that's the end. And here we go. That's the end. That's it all. That's we are complete with our Japan holiday photos. Ending on a high note, just as the high note we started with. The empty garage. Oh my god. Where are the lunch pics? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't save many of them. I guess I didn't. But you had all the classes. You got the ramen. You got the pork katsu. You got the...
New
I can probably
chatter.
find some now. Oh yeah, I didn't download any of these. Let's see here. Oh yeah, oh here we go. Here's one. I don't know what this is, but this is like an egg, scrambled egg or something with rice inside of it. And you got some katsu thing here, and X Comics had like the spaghetti or something with the katsu. I'm not really sure. But I remember at this restaurant next to us, there was an older German couple that were having some problems with reading the menu, and they had the chef come out and they were trying to translate to the chef. I guess because they have Japanese and they have a bit of English, but they don't really have any German. So I thought, hey, I'll be the hero here, since I know some German, because I am Austrian. I will be the translator, the intermediate. So I lean over, I'm like, Entschuldigung. And then I realized I've forgotten how to speak German. And I just said, Hilfe? Which means help. And I think they thought I was asking them for help. Very casually. Oh gosh, I should have prepared what I was going to say. But turns out the wife, she had a list of, she's got a lot of allergies. She's allergic to meat and dairy and fish, basically anything but vegetables, which is a wild thing to have going into Tokyo, where they don't really have many. They have vegan restaurants and things, but I feel generally it's not so common that restaurants have like vegan options and vegetarian options in Japan. But yeah, she's allergic to a lot of that stuff, and so they were wondering what on the menu is something that she could have, and I thought it was a wild choice to go into this restaurant because, like, meat and eggs is like basically the logo. So I wasn't really as much help as I thought I would be, but they were still nice, and we had a little talk, and they complimented me on my German before Exacomics had to mention that I am Austrian, so my German is actually really bad. I should know a lot more. But yeah, that is one meal for you, Komacode. Let me get another meal. Also, oh, check this out. I didn't want to post this on Instagram stories because of privacy. I don't want to show the, but I'll show it here because there's only a few of us here. But look at this adorable couple. Look at this doggy. You're just chilling with the dog like this. So cute. The dog was having the best time of his life. The sun is coming out. Very, very cute. And there's one of those dog prams as well I was telling you about. Yeah, this is I think this is Yokohama. Big dog culture here. A lot of dog orientated things. That looks like a water bowl that he's put out for his dog there, I think. Looks like with a zip. They're very well prepared for their dogs. Let's see. What other food? Oh, Coco Curry. Shout out to them. Coco Curry, good stuff. I love Coco Curry. I know it's a chain restaurant, but it's good. I like it a lot. Pork katsu, curry, rice. This is, we tried, there was like the basic one, and then there was like the handmade one. And we tried both of each. Definitely go for the handmade one. It's better. This one feels a little like pre-made packet kind of. Still good, but this one's better. The hand crumbed thing. Very nice. Oh, we had some food at Disney Sea. You know, I wasn't against, you know, eating there. I know it's a kind of a stigma about how expensive it is. It was okay price-wise. I got the, what did I get? I got the main one was a raw salmon burger, I think, in like a pink bowl. Did not look good. Tasted very meh as well. So I don't even want to show it. I don't want to show like a disappointing meal. But it was, even X Comics was feeling very whelmed by it all. But it looks so bad. It looks really bad. It tasted okay. I didn't want to just get the regular burger because I wanted, you know, raw salmon is very Japanese. It's like the default one, so I thought I'll go with that. What else we got here? Oh yeah, we got some, you know, classic ramen. Can't go wrong with ramen. Can't go ramen with ramen. I got this, found this like dessert bar thingy. Hey Chuck Chan, can't believe you're back. It's been 20 years. Only 20 years? Surely 25. This is in that Cat Town area. This is a little cat biscuit thing. I forget what this is. I think these are mochis. And then got the melon soda. Delicious. With the ice cream on top. Not really sure what this is, but it was good. And the whole, like, the place was really cool too. It had like swanky kind of jazz. Very nice. Lee looks a lot happier with this. Oh, much happier with this than the Disney Sea one, yes. Hey, Anyobin, hello. You're still saying machi. What is it? How did I say it? Machi? Mochi? Mochi? Machi. Mauchi? We also had some Indian one night as well. Pretty nice looking. Tasted okay. But it looked nice. I like those metal bowls. Very authentic looking. Got the... Oh. We're running out of water here. Went to the Firehouse Burger place as well, which is I remember we went there last time. It was really good. This time, I was whelmed. And I'll tell you why. The burger was good, but am I just not used to Japanese portion sizes, or is that just not a lot of chips? Because this feels like somebody already had my chips. That feels very like a small amount. Am I wrong? I guess because the burger is so big, it feels kind of measly. I thought it was a bit stingy. Yeah. So I was a little disappointed by the lack of fries. And it wasn't because like we didn't order enough or something. Because we remembered enjoying the pickle there. But so we ordered a side of pickles, but we forgot that it comes with a side of pickle already, so we have way too many pickles. Like, I want more fries, less pickles. So I I tried to pretend like the pickles were green fries. It was all good. Green soggy fries. But yeah, it was still pretty good. Lee had a bit more fries. Yeah, and I thought, is it because I'm white? Is it like a stigma, a Gaijin thing? Is it because of that? I was trying to be very polite, being a what's it called, ambassador for my kind, especially after all the one of the reasons why I didn't want to stream there, because this is kind of this anti-streamer hate thing going on in Japan, because there's a lot of like obnoxious streamers, obnoxious tourists, and I'm trying my best to be like, hey, I am one of the good ones. You want more of me around, especially walking past the anti-immigration protest. I'm trying to be the best case scenario. I'm very polite. Didn't bump into anyone. Very quiet on the trains. One guy, he was about to leave and the train, and what did I do? I was assuming that's San, and I pointed at his umbrella that he left behind. He got that. He said, "Thank you very much." So there's this really good pork katsu place here that we went to. Very good. Very delicious. It was here I found out how to eat food. Because I never really thought about it before, but Exocomics told me, because she kind of realized I've been eating the meat by itself and then the rice by itself.
No,
What?
it's not that. So we're eating this meal, and I think, like, no, it's okay, you don't need to. Oh, hey. Hey. We're eating this meal, and I realized that the top of Gregor's rice is just getting really, really dirty. Not dirty as in, like,
Crumbled.
dropped on the ground, but it has all these flakes from the meat. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, why is your rice getting, like your meat is diminishing, but your rice is the same amount, and it's just dirty on top. Like, what's going on? And I ask you, and I'm like, how come your rice is like that? And how come you only have like 2 pieces of meat, but you have like all rice? And I found out that Gregor's just eating the meat, and you're not eating, which is what I thought everyone does, which is you have a bit of the meat or the vegetable, and then you have a little bit of rice. And they both go in your mouth at the same time, and then you chew that up together and you eat it. So Gregor was just eating his meat one by one, like a robot, and then like eating just a full bowl of plain rice afterwards.
I forgot the mix.
It was so funny. It made me laugh so much at the time. Just to think that Gregor's mid-30 and he doesn't know how to eat, like, food properly.
I didn't realize you could mix it in your mouth. It's like you add something in your mouth and you keep it in your mouth, and then you add something else in your mouth and then you mix it in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it's more like you mix what you can on your fork and that just goes in your mouth. I never really thought about just piling on in the mouth.
I think it depends on what the thing is. Like, if the meat was smaller, so each chunk was bite-sized, you can pick up a little bit of meat and a little bit
That's
of
what
rice.
I would do. That's
yeah,
what I would
and
do.
then you'd put it in your mouth. But because the meat is kind of bigger, you can take a bite and then take...
And then before swallowing it, you take a bite of the rice.
Yeah.
So that's new to me. I don't know.
I mean, right, everyone does that. Everyone takes a bit of the meat or vegetable and then you take some rice. Like,
I don't know. People are siding with me.
No, no one's siding with you. Who's siding with you?
Fry.
Ban them.
I eat like Gregor. I eat things in order. Next beat, same.
What? Your brain doesn't like to mix. I think it's different if it's...
Saruman says, I usually keep my mouth closed as soon as there's food in it. But I mean,
Well,
it's not like I
you're,
have
not,
like...
you're not like, ah!
Yeah.
It's just like, hum.
And also, I don't want to seem like I disagree, because once I tried it this way, I'm like, this is so much better.
Yeah. I think
So
it's
I'm
also,
a convert.
There's the thing about specifically rice, because rice is like, kind of like not that much flavor by itself, but enhances whatever you're eating. Sometimes if I'm eating like more Western food, like meat and then like peas and then like mashed potato,
Yeah.
I'll eat them more individually.
Yeah, because
I'm
they all
not
have...
a person that makes it, but you see other people do that. They get like a little bit of mash and then they pile on some peas on
Yeah.
top of that. I don't really like that.
I like
if I'm
that.
eating, oh no, I don't like that. I like eating those things individually.
Ah.
But rice is made to have a friend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it's
sushi.
strange not to. Yeah, like sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, literally, thanks. Thanks. A cute little dress.
Is it
But,
Dotty dress? Dotty?
Yeah. I thought it was nuts, and I couldn't believe that I had to teach Gregor how to eat food. And it was like this really nice place. Other people are like enjoying their meal, and I'm just like trying so hard not to just like. I was just like giggling really hard.
Another thing as well, I don't. What's it called? Eat and sip? Eat and sip?
Oh yeah, you don't eat and sip, which I think is also strange. I would like to know actually in the chat who does this. Okay, so I think the normal thing to do is you have like a mouthful of food, and then obviously like you finish it, whatever, chew it. I'm not eating with my mouth open, not like that. But then you have like, if you have a Coke especially, you have a bit of Coke, and that's like a palate cleanser, especially if you're eating like a burger or something. And then you have another bite of food, and then you have some Coke. And then like, by the time you get to the end of the meal, you finish your meal, and you maybe have like a couple of sips of Coke left, and then you finish that Coke, and it's like completes the meal. Gregor does not do that. Gregor drinks all of his Coke at the end of the meal, and I think it's insane.
I made a
Poll
poll.
has started.
Yeah, he like
Eat and sip, or eat all first, then drink.
Yeah, he drinks a little bit, then he just solely eats. It's like he can only run one program at a time, like a computer. And right now he's running the eating program. And then after that, he like goes back and he has like a full Coke.
You mean take a sip after every bite? No.
Not necessarily every bite, but you're like maybe taking like 2 or 3 bites and then a sip. But I think sometimes I like a bite and a sip, a bite and a sip.
Most people eat and sip.
Yeah, most people eat and sip.
Well, it's not that I'm against it either. It's just I forget.
Who voted eat all at once and drink? Because we need to ban them. That's insane behavior.
It was me.
And then I think I read somewhere that it's like studies have shown or something that like especially when you drink Coke, because you know how sometimes people drink milkshakes with burgers, which I think is insane. I don't like the idea of drinking something milky with a burger. But apparently, like scientifically, you are supposed to drink something fizzy with Coke because the Coke
Poll
like
has ended.
cleanses the tongue,
Resets it.
and it like when you bite the food, it makes the food taste better. I think because the food is
That sounds like something
greasy.
Coca-Cola came up with.
No, it doesn't have to be Coke, though, I think. But I think it's like something greasy
Yeah.
and then something sharp and fizzy. I just noticed Lee's very blurry. I'm very blurry.
Oh, it's because she
in
wears
real
glasses.
life. But yeah, definitely 90. Look, only one person eats all first, then drinks.
Ah.
It's a palate cleanser
Yeah, I mean,
situation. I agree.
I'd love to drink more, but it's just I forget.
But why can't? But don't you feel the urge while you're eating?
It's just it feels like I have to then put down my fork and I have to reach over, and it's a whole different thing. Especially if my hands are dirty. I don't like that.
No, but if we don't usually have dirty hands when we're eating. We're eating with a fork or a spoon, and then you don't have to put down your spoon because you just use what shockingly your other hand.
No.
So you eat with your
No.
right hand, and then you pick up your drink with your left hand. Sip, put it
Left
down.
hand. No.
You pick up your drink with the same hand that you use your utensils. What is your other hand doing? It's just sitting there.
just on the table.
Your other hand is just waiting, waiting
am I
to
holding the
pick up
bowl?
your cup.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Well, why don't you have the bowl on the table so you don't have to pick it up?
I don't know. I have to think about this.
You've done this
But
your
something
whole
like
life?
pizza, burger, if there's no straw, I don't like having to touch the drink with my greasy hands.
Yeah, that is.
But I mean,
but then what
again,
you do?
I don't even know what you're arguing with me because I'm not even against this point. I'm for it. I wish I could change. I wish I could. I just
But
can't.
have you always been like this?
Because I've always been like this.
But when you eat the burger, isn't there a point where you're like, "This is dry. My mouth is thirsty. I would like a drink," and a drink feels so good at that stage.
And I think, ooh, I got the drink later. I'm looking forward to that.
Because you used to always be like, I really want the little Cokes. And I always thought the little Cokes is not quite enough when you're having like a burger and fries or
Yeah.
something. But now I realize it is enough for freaks like you because you're just eating your whole meal and
And
then
afterwards.
the afterwards it's like, what are they, like 120 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean 120 mil of Coke all at once I think is a little too much. In fact, if anything, I'm the opposite of you. I only drink and sip.
Yeah.
Eat and sip. Because I'm not one of those. But I'm not one of those people that will sit down and watch a movie and they'll be like, I'll just grab a Coke. And then you just like drink a Coke.
Yeah. It's
I'm
always
not
with a
really
meal.
into that.
Yeah.
It's always with something like.
It feels too naughty to get a Coke without
Oh,
a meal.
I think so too. I think the only situation I do that is like in a bar or something when other people are ordering.
When were you ever in a bar?
With friends. I have friends I've been to a
Friends?
bar. You know, if they get like a drink and I don't really drink, I'm like, I'll have a Coke. And that's like the only time I will drink a Coke by itself.
But I mean, I'm saying at home, like it feels naughty to get a Coke by
Yeah,
itself,
for sure.
untethered to a meal.
Yeah. I don't drink enough in general, so my brain forgets about liquids. But then doesn't your mouth get thirsty? That's the thing I don't. Your mouth gets dry, and I feel like your mouth sends a message to your brain that says, "Hey, drink some liquids now because we're
While
dry
you're eating,
here."
when you're eating. I don't
Yeah.
know. The things
When
I'm
I'm
eating,
eating, my
the things
mouth
I'm eating are
goes-
so moist and like nourishing that.
I mean, okay, but no, that's not true. That's just not true. I'll say something crazy. I'm not sure how many people do this. I'll still have a drink on the side, even if I'm eating soup.
To cool it down.
Yeah, like I like the difference between like the hot liquid and the cold liquid.
Ah,
So on the side of
I don't know how I feel about that.
like ramen, I like to have a cold glass of water next to my ramen.
Yeah.
Or like a cold glass of sparkling
Oh, yeah.
water.
Just drink the spit.
Yeah, one hot, one cold, and well, that's too many drinks. Next to me. One hot drink, one cold drink, and one fun drink.
What's the fun drink?
I guess maybe they mean like soup and then water and then a Coke.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't like drinking water and Coke because
I
then
know.
it feels really like flat Coke. You know what I mean?
If you know how sometimes if you go to a restaurant they give you a glass of water just beforehand
Yeah.
and then you order your drinks.
Yeah.
I usually drink my drink first. When it's finished, then I'll drink the water
Ah, yeah.
because
you want to appreciate
to.
the thirst with Coke or something.
Yeah,
You want to nourish the thirst
but
with
I
Coke.
can't like go like Coke water, Coke water, Coke
Mm.
water. That seems weird. It was like a soda that I hadn't had before, so I just want to try it. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh,
I
like
think
melon
that's
soda.
fine.
Melon soda's good.
Oh yeah. But you were. I think also you didn't explain the joke properly when you showed the
I had a joke.
onigiri,
Oh.
the round one. So we're like, I plan a day for Gregor, and I'm like, for lunch, let's just get some stuff from like Family Mart, and we'll go to this place. It was like a rooftop garden, and I was like, we'll go there and eat it together. And he was like, okay, cool, that sounds nice. And we go and get some stuff. We get the onigiris, and we're sitting down and we're looking at the view, and we're like, this is so nice. Like, what a nice holiday. I'm really enjoying the view. And we both have the same thing, and we're both holding them. We're like, okay, let's eat this first. And Gregor's like, how do you do it? And I'm like, it has like instructions on it because it says 1, do this, 2, do this. So I'm looking at mine. I'm like, see 1, and I'm doing mine. And like in my peripheral vision, I see Gregor doing his. I'm like, okay, cool, we're on the same page. So I'm like 1, and then I'm like 2, 3, and you just roll, and it just comes out. And then Gregor's like 1, 2, and then 3, kind of. And I wrap up mine, and I turn around and look, and that's just what I see. I just see Gregor has somehow just like completely
Disconnected.
disconnected the whole thing, and he's just holding them in separate hands and just looking at me like a lost little baby bird. Like, I don't know what to do. And then there's a guy sitting there, and I just start cracking up laughing because I just thought that we were both on the same page and both doing it at the exact same time. And I turn around, and Gregor's just somehow completely messed it up.
I can't read Japanese.
It's not even Japanese, it's just numbers. But you
They're
got it.
confusing.
Did you get it at the
I
end?
got it toward the end.
Yeah, you got it towards
But
the end. Yeah.
It is strange because it's plastic on the outside and on the inside. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a whole new concept for me.
It is. It's like 4-dimensional or something, and then
Yeah.
you do it, and it just somehow works.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really funny. And then we secretly took off our shoes because we kept having sore feet, and then everywhere we went, we were taking our shoes off while we were eating, and I was really worried that people would think that we were like savages for doing that. But yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to say about the eat and sit
Well, thank
scenario.
you for teaching me how to eat.
I can't believe I taught you how to eat. I think that's nuts that you had to be taught how to eat and have a bit of meat and have a bit of rice. And I can't believe you've just been raw dogging rice your entire life.
Oh, here's that thing. Although this is the salmon one, we usually have the tuna one.
Yeah. Oh
But-
yeah, that's what it looks like when it's. Yeah.
I took a photo of this because I was like, what is this? What is this thing? You get like 30 yen off. But I think it says like, please buy me or something. And look how sad it looks.
Aww.
I guess it's getting close to its expiry date or something.
Chuck Chan just said something insane when we said, just get cold soup. Cold soup is a nuts thing. I don't like, what do they call it? Gazpacho, I think that's what it's called.
Gazpacho?
It's like a Italian cold soup. I don't like cold soup. I think that's weird. Have you had cold soup? Gazpacho?
Not intentionally, I don't think.
But don't you think it tastes sad?
I don't.
I don't like
I mean,
it.
I don't even really like soup to begin with.
You like my soup?
I like your soup,
Yeah.
but generally, I'll never
Yeah.
order soup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like something you can make at home, which is why I don't really make.
Well, not me, but yeah.
Have you ever had cold noodles? I think it's a Korean
Did your
thing.
mom make it one?
No, I think I've had it in restaurants.
Oh, you know, I don't like cold
I
noodles.
don't like cold noodles either. Sometimes like you have places where like I think the noodles are cold, but then the broth is warm, and then you dip the cold noodles into the warm broth,
Mm.
which I don't really like either. I like noodles and soups to be hot. That's just how it's supposed to be.
Mm.
Kamakota, I don't think that's what it's called. Is it?
The bukkake udon stuff.
like, Boy fried the cold noodles once and wasn't my favorite. Yeah, it just tastes a little weird. It feels like it shouldn't be cold. Yeah, cold soba dipping noodles. Yeah, like that. I'm not really into that. You know what else I'm not really into? Hot take in Japan. I don't like when you get tempura udon or tempura soba, and then they put the tempura on top of the noodles, and it touches the soup, and it gets soggy.
I don't like tempura in general.
Okay, well that's insane because tempura is delicious. But they go to so much effort to make the tempura
Crispy?
crunchy and crispy. I don't know why they put it on top of liquid and then it just gets soggy. I feel like that ruins the whole point of tempura.
Mm.
I think if my Japanese was better, or if I wasn't so scared of sounding like a savage for asking for it, I would want it on the side, like a separate plate.
Also had sushi as well at some point.
Oh, apparently it is that word.
Is it? Wait, what?
Oh my
Bukkake
gosh.
udon. I'm too scared to Google that. no, I'm
No,
not.
yeah, I'm
I'm
not-
too scared to Google it with you here. Comes up in my history.
Yeah.
Did you mean the other bukkake?
I really prefer
Bukkake means a
places that-
sprinkle or something. Oh.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
I thought Kamiko was just being vulgar and obscene. I really prefer places that separate the tempura. I agree with you, Foyfra. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Tempura shouldn't be on liquids. It's wrong. That's how I feel. What else have you been showing them? Are you almost at the end?
I finished everything.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going through some like meals I forgot to include.
Yeah. It's you are very strange when you eat.
I'm
You
always
also-
learning.
You also do that weird thing where I think we've talked about this, where you eat like a bird. You eat like a bird with no hands. Yeah, you're very strange. Yeah, and you go "Ah, ah," like that. You're very strange.
I should
Yeah,
learn from the
that's all.
ducks because the ducks do that, but then they go for water to swallow it.
They do.
So they're eating and sipping.
Well, I mean, I think it's insane if you start eating like a duck in public. I wouldn't want to go to any restaurants with you because that'd be incredibly embarrassing. Oh, did you tell them about beep beep?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't tell them about that. Oh, I guess I could. Wait,
You don't know what was going on when you were having this meal either.
This one?
Yeah. We got this meal and it's like I think everyone in the chat knows what this is. It's fried shrimp.
It came with the set. I would not normally order shrimp.
Cricket had no idea what was going on with this meal, did not know how to eat it. He was showing me like which parts of this can you eat, which parts can't you eat.
Well, because you have to watch out for the tail, right? The tail is the bone, or the
It's so
shell.
funny. And then mine had what the Japanese call it hamburger. It's like a patty thing and some steak. But Gregor's only had steak in it. So I gave Gregor some of my patty so he could try it. And I just like said it in like a funny way. I was like, I took some off my patty and I was like beep beep and I moved it to his plate. And we were eating. And then Gregor goes beep beep and then he starts to bring his like steak onto my plate. But the whole point was that I also had steak. The only thing that was different from our meals was that I had a hamburger and he didn't have one. And so I was giving him some of that, which is why I did the cute beep beep. But he just beeps and tries to give me his steak. And I'm like, I already have steak. Keep your steak. And he goes, wah! And then he drops it. And then he nearly drops it on the table. So he reaches out and grabs it with his hand. And then you eat it in your hand. And then you lick your finger. And then you make this face. And you're like, ah! And then I'm like, what's wrong? And you're like, my hand tastes like hand sanitizer. Like, it's just...
It was a very romantic night.
Yeah. And everyone around us is just having normal meals and like enjoying it like a normal person. Cricket's just like...
My hand is like hand sanitizer.
He's like beep beep dropping things and my hand tastes like hand sanitizer. It doesn't taste good. And he was just very
I think that was the night I got sick actually.
Yeah.
I think
that-
licking my hand was because we were on the subway and stuff and I
Yeah,
touched stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what caused my
Yeah,
sickness.
That is. So it's self-inflicted basically. Because we had the same food and so you really didn't need to give me any.
I was just trying to be nice.
But you see, because I was like beep beep and I put it on your plate. And then when you tried to beep it back, you went beep beep, ah fuck! That's what you said.
Jesus Christ.
And then you dropped the food. Wait, right, you didn't wash your hands when you sat down for
I had
dinner?
hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, they didn't. I don't even know if they had a bathroom. Most people don't. They usually give you that hand. They give you like a wet wipe thing.
But I like to use that at the end.
Yeah, so Gregor likes to use it at the end, which against.
Because I use it on my mouth.
Yeah,
I don't like to have food around my
yeah.
face.
So that became a real funny joke. You know, beep beep. Ah, fuck. And then,
What? Stop dropping the F bomb!
I thought you were allowed to swear.
Well,
it.
you can, but
Yeah.
I've been trying to avoid the
Oh,
F.
sorry.
Plus, I didn't even say that. I said
You did.
the S word.
Oh, did you?
I said, ah, shit.
Oh.
So Jesus Christ.
It was so romantic. Very
Also, look at this computer. It looks like a shark.
Bye. What are you laughing at?
Oh, just like a random like segue now to this
Yeah.
computer thing. I'm just running out of photos.
Also, I saw the first photo you showed. It was so boring, and I can't believe
That-
you keep showing people that photo.
They're not
You
in
showed it to your parents, and I could tell that they did not care at all. And I don't
where
know
is it?
why you keep insisting on showing people that photo.
this one.
Yes, you keep showing people this photo.
To be fair, this is not in order. I don't know. I don't know why I came up first.
I don't care what order. You don't show people this photo. It's something
It's
that you
interesting.
kind of go, ah, neat. If you walk past,
I think
and
it's interesting.
I think it's interesting, but no one else thinks it's interesting. It's a weird photo. And when you're sitting down to show people like, hey, this is my holiday pic. I went to Japan, and this is the first photo you show people. That's insane.
It wasn't meant to be the first one. I don't know why I came up
It
first.
shouldn't be anyone. Gosh.
It's very liminal. Liminal spaces. What's that black circle thing? It's just like I don't know what that is. A vent or something? Or like a circular, like a doorknob. I don't know.
That you know what that little black thing is? That's the amount of interest everyone else has in this photo. So almost non-existent.
I
Oh,
thought
I thought they said no photos for a second.
I think it says no cars. I don't know. It's very interesting. I thought. Anyway,
When you showed that to your parents, I was dying inside. And you could tell that your parents were like trying to be nice, like, oh yeah. And meanwhile, they're thinking, our son is so weird that he went all the way to Japan and the photo he's showing us is of someone's garage.
it's cool, and people who like it know what I'm talking
Oh, and
about.
then you showed them that tiles. Did you show them?
Oh, this
and
one.
I knew your parents wouldn't find that interesting either. No one finds this
Okay,
interesting.
this one. I mean,
And I
you
was just like,
posted your Instagram story.
I posted an Instagram story because when you just like swipe through, it's like, oh, huh, that's kind of interesting. But if someone was like, you went to Japan, how was your holiday? I wouldn't be
Also-
like, hang on a minute, let me show you this photo.
On
and
the
show them
TV
these
as well?
tiles.
On the
yeah,
TV?
and on the TV, and it was huge. And I was just like,
And they're like, what is
dying
that? I'm like,
inside.
oh, it's
and
tiles,
then
but
you
it looks
said
like
to your
me.
parents, Lee took this photo, which makes it sound like I said to you, hey, we're showing your parents, you know, photos from Japan. Make sure you include that really amazing photo I took of those tiles, which is not what happened. I took it for myself, and I took it as an Instagram story.
Oh, I'm
and your
sorry.
Parents
I was
did
trying to
not
show
care.
some of your photos as well. But yeah, they didn't care.
They didn't care. No one cares.
They were confused, if anything.
I think most of the photos you take, your parents were confused. Most of the photos Gregor takes, even Japanese people were super confused. Because we would go to places and Gregor would take a photo of something like that garage, and people would walk past and like be like, okay, well here's this gaijin taking a photo of something, it must be kind of interesting. Then they look and all they see is just an empty garage, and they just like really perplexed, and they like look again to be like, well, surely I missed something because there must have been something interesting here.
I mean, look at this.
No.
Look how skinny these windows are. That's so like there's more frame than window, and the windows also got that mesh in front. So
Did you
it's
show them a photo of that little green bug?
I did.
Okay, that little green bug. Show it again. So we're in Yokohama. It's like this really cool building. It's where the ships come and dock. And then at the top, you have such a nice view of the city. We go to the top, and there's like professional photographers there taking photos of the city. And all I see is just like a line of people with huge cameras taking photos of the city. And then Gregor just like hunched down on the ground taking photos of this little green bug. And he takes no less than like 30 to 40 photos. I'm
Maybe
not even
more.
exaggerating.
Maybe more.
Of this little bug, because it keeps not like the focus keeps like becoming blurry, and like everyone else has so much gear and is taking so many nice photos of the city. And Gregor shows me his phone afterwards, and it's just blurry photo after blurry photo of this one little green bug.
This is the only good one.
And then Gregor looks at them and he turns to me and he says, "I don't even like bugs." That's what he said. And I'm like trying to like, hey Gregor, look at the view. And you took so many goddamn photos of that bug. Same with the other bug.
It was in this.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It's loading. Load, damn it! It's taking a while.
But that was also very funny.
Here it is.
I think-
This area,
I think everyone else thought that you were just like really strange.
and the bug was like down here, so
Yeah.
we're at the edge here. I
Yeah.
think.
It's like a over, like you're on top of the building and you're looking out, and there's like a bit of a what do you call it? A barrier so you don't fall.
Ah, look at this one. But it's not as sharp, that one. He's waving, I think.
He has so many photos, and then like as we're walking off the building and I'm looking at the view, Gregor's just staring at his phone, deleting 1 million bug photos. That's all he was doing. Look how, and these, keep in mind, these
are the good ones.
The good ones. And he took so many photos of this one bug.
Yeah, and I was like next to all these other professional photographers.
Yeah, and they had like fancy camera gear. There was also some people getting married and like getting like professional wedding photos taken. And Gregor's just sitting there like hunched on the ground trying to take photos of this bug through a mesh wire fence. So it looked like the bug was in prison or something. It was yeah. It was interesting.
I think they looked over and like, what's this guy seeing that we can't see?
Straight, you can tell it was really bugging Lee. I have to admit that shot that you did take was really nice.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if it was worth the amount of time that you spent.
It took me forever to delete all the other ones.
Oh,
There's
it
so
took
many.
you so long, yeah. Oh,
What a
God.
wild place, huh? But it's a bit ruined by this barrier.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
feels like that wasn't part of the plan, but the hand wipe is for before the meal, so you don't get sanitizer hand.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like to feel clean afterwards.
Gregor doesn't do anything the normal way. Which, I mean, I kind of understand, because you might have sticky hands after you eat, so you want to use
And
the
with a
wipe.
beard,
Yeah.
you don't want to have food.
Also, you wipe your face, which I don't think they do either.
I know. I'm not even sure if it's good for the face.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're just supposed to wipe your hands before the meal, but you were doing it all weird and wrong.
Dry Race Girl. During mine and my husband's engagement photos, I took like 20 photos of a nearby squirrel,
Oh!
so I kind of get where Greg is coming from. That's
no,
cute.
That I am actually like I'm pro that, because squirrels are really cute.
You just hate bugs.
I don't hate bugs. I just don't think that bug was necessarily like the
That
most
green one?
interesting thing. I've seen bugs like that before. We have bugs like that in New Zealand.
Do we?
Yeah, I'm
Not
sure
that
I've
green.
seen.
That's filtered out.
I mean, I do think that the way the sun shines through its legs makes the green very
Yeah.
vibrant.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It's like National Geographic.
What would you rather be friends with though, that bug or a squirrel? Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
But we don't see any squirrels anywhere. I don't know. Also, hold on.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mark Mansfield, 96 months. Thank you for waiting. Just realized I had it still on pause.
Man, I'd use up so many rolls of film if ever visited Japan looking at these
Rolls of
pics.
film? What century are you living in? Mark Mansfield. Rolls of film? That sounds fancy. I could not deal with film. I'm obsessed with taking every photo I take at least 2.
Bug load poker, bug, Japan load. Wow.
Bug Japan. Yeah, Japanese bug. If this was in New Zealand, I'd be like, ooh, gross, get away from me. But in Japan, it's pretty cool. Yeah, every photo I take at least 2, just in case one is a little blurry or something. I don't know. But yeah, I need a... I'm a bad hoarder when it comes to photos. I am glad to not rely on having to have just like a film roll thing. Oh, is it? Okay, going through like the back streets. Remember, back streets is my favorite thing in Japan. Yeah, you go through a back street like this. People live here, you know. You just walk through real quiet, and you see some interesting things. Like also, like this. Someone having their luggage outside, being dried by a fan. Unfortunately, it was raining at the time, so everything was getting wet. Not really going well. And also this other thing here, which I thought was kind of trippy. It feels like a glitch in Planet Zoo. You got the tree, you got the tree trunk, and it's completely missed the bowl here. What's going on here? That's weird. Feels like a glitch. Anyway, this is probably a better photo to end on. To end the Japan trip stuff on. I've gotten a squirrel to eat from my hands on multiple occasions. I love them. Oh, wow. Don't you have to be worried about, like, rabies or something? I guess squirrels are more human-friendly, right? It's not like it's, what's it called? Other animals, when they come close to humans or something. They could be, rabitic. I don't know. You've had a 35mm photo camera for a bit now. Ooh, fancy. I'm assuming it's like one of those chunky things where you got the strap around your neck. I don't have the patience for those. I barely know how it even works, and then I can't even imagine. For me, it's like, can I even be bothered getting my phone out of my pocket for this photo? That's already a big barrier of entry for me. Can't imagine having to like set up things and change the lens. Though I'm sure I would get a lot better photo of that bug if I could, because I was struggling with it kept switching to the wrong lens on the iPhone, which is annoying. When am I going back to Japan? Oh, I don't know. Probably not for a while. Not for a while. All Japanned out. If we were to go back, probably go to a different city. I have a film camera from the 1950s that I would use. It technically works, but some components are broken. Oh man, that must be so hard to try and fix or replace. From the 1950s. That's pretty cool. 50s. Is that the one that looks like an accordion? Those kind of cameras? And you have like a tray of gunpowder for the flash? Is it one of those ones? Let's see. Oh, Kamiko, did you ask that a few times when I'm going back? Oh no, it was just Bukaki. Let's see. So, anyway, that's it. That's it for now. Oh gosh, this thing is flashing, which is annoying. Sorry about that. It's not ideal. Strike 644 spiders. Let's see here. Regular streams back next week. Well, the thing is, next week I'm going to be in Australia. So this weekend we're flying to Sydney on a business trip for Lee's Detective Bean's mini Australian tour. 105 months from Nettie Nightwalker.
Ban, banana emoji, Anna, bring back, star emoji, pants, I cannot find the dating book in the shop. Bananas sticker not available anymore. Tongue.
No, no, okay. Dropping some deep cuts there. Some very obscure references. The dating book. And the banana pants, the star pants. Star pants. They precede even the banana pants. My goodness. Right now I'm just wearing boring brown pajama pants. These are not good ones to be wearing. Sinclair coming to Australia, I can finally see in person. Well, it's not an official like loading ours thing, though. We will be hitting some bookstores because X Comics will be signing some books, or Detective Beans books, in select Sydney and Brisbane stores. But it is an intense itinerary. Every half an hour, every 20 minutes is accounted for. It's gonna be jam-packed. The boring brown pants are really lending to the grumpy tourist vibe, though. That's true. There are too many people in Disneyland. Apologies for my complainings. Overall, though, it was a fun fun trip. Thank you for coming along on this journey. We need a new plague. What's that? Is that Dwight? I think. I come here for the complaints. I think the boat photo is one of my favorites. Oh, this is definitely my most professional photo. I'm very pleased with that one. But yeah. As for like when are things returning back to normal, I don't know yet. I don't know. I wish I did. This Australia thing is throwing another little wrench into my mindset. So, because like tomorrow we're packing and doing chores, and then the day after that we're on the plane again. Oh gosh. Oh, not this one. The one at Disney. Oh, I like that one too. I know the one you're talking about. You mean? Well, I'll get there eventually. I think I went the wrong way. I should have gone the other way. I'm going the long way to get to that photo. Here we go. Here we go. No. No. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This one. This one? Yeah, that one. No, not this one. Wait, the boat photo. The one with me in it. Oh. The one with me. Oh. Wait. Oh, the one I was looking through the thing? Wait, the one. I think I've gone the wrong way again. Oh no! And this is good for those of you who missed the beginning of the stream. You can pause whenever you want. I've gone the wrong way. Should have gone. Oh my god. This one! This one? Paste. G. I don't think I've even shown you guys paste yet. Oh, you stole my chair. Cheeky bee. Right. Oops. Oh. You stole my chair. Cheeky. Very sneaky. Wants me to get up to try and pick him up, and then he quickly jumps up when I've got my back turned. Fat cat, so cute. How dare you? Face is not fat. Just a little big boned. Although this angle does make him look a bit tubs. Ugh. Oh, my little bee. Oh, oops. looking for a way to escape. But they're not going back to the Cattery for when we're going to Australia. Just staying here. Oh. Staying here, and Lee's sister is coming to feed them instead. All good. All right. We have a bowling place called Fat Cats. I think of Paste when I see it now. Poor Paste. We just brushed them. It's molting so much. I guess because the season's changing. All right. Thank you very much again for welcoming me back so warmly. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed these Japan photos. Yeah, as far as the update as to like when the hell are comics coming back, I wish I knew. Mentally still feel so I don't even know how to describe it. I'm talking to ChatGPT for advice as well, which I know probably some people would recommend against, but creatively exhausted, creatively bankrupt. I don't know. These are some of the words that was thrown in my direction. I've been trying to get back into like brainstorming for comics and stuff. But man, as soon as I start thinking about comics, it's weird. My brain just gets exhausted.
New hat.
Frosty Slime. Wait, who got a new hat? You got a new hat? Or me? Because this is not new, this is the opposite of me. This is old and crusty. Oh, you mean this one? That's a new hat. Check the pinned message. Oh, okay, but if you're going to be in the pool the whole time, you have no excuse and should stream. Stream from the pool? From the hotel pool? That'd be pretty cool. Do the rubber duck method? What's that? Bathtub streams are back. And thank you for watching, Akubo. Isn't that a programming thing? Oh, do the rubber duck method. Isn't that where you have to explain something to the rubber duck so that you know how things work or something? Something like that. Real Black Rose, have a safe trip next week. Hope you don't get sick. Thank you. Yes, I am definitely stockpiling those vitamin pills. Been taking 2 every day. You talk your ideas out to the rubber duck. You talk your ideas out to the rubber duck. Like comic ideas? I've heard of it, yeah, from programming where you explain like what a function does or something to a rubber duck just to make sure you've got old corners checked or something. Am I burnt out on Gartic Phone? I wonder if Gartic Phone would be a good way of like kind of getting back into the drawing creative, like low stakes mood. Because yeah, it's like ChatGPT says something like trying not to like force yourself to make something or doing something for the purpose of like that it has to be good or to what does it say again? I can't remember what it said. I should probably reread it. Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked reading it. But yeah, maybe Gartic Phone, if we do streams again, could be a good way of easing into it. Low stakes stuff. Shouldn't you just get sick ASAP before you land in Australia? You mean like get sick now so that I have like immunity for a while? I don't know if that works that way. Don't different countries have their own sicknesses? I don't know. I feel like every time I get sick, my immune system just takes a step back. But I think I should be good. Anyway, I am pooped now. Speaking of which, all of this streaming, realizing I think I've used all my energy now for today. I think I will now go and have lunch and wrap it up. Take 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day. That sounds like a lot. Sounds good though. In Japan, they were selling these little bottles of like 2,700, I think, milligram vitamin C shots, basically. And I had those like every night. Those lemon ones, yeah, they're good. They really wake you up. Yeah, I should. And also, before... Oh, sorry, this is so frustrating. Why is this flashing a lot today? I don't know why this is so annoying. Let's see if I can just... Not sure why that's happening. Ignore the flashing microphone. But even, yeah, before Japan, I remember I got sick briefly, which was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting sick like a week before we leave for Japan. It was so strange. I was brainstorming in a cafe, and then all of a sudden, my nose just filled up. Like, I was feeling fine. Wasn't sick at all. Suddenly, my nose just filled up. Like, I felt like I needed to sneeze, but because I was at a cafe, I like stifled it. I was like trying not to sneeze. So I kept it inside. And then my nose was like, well, it didn't actually change physically. The shape would be freaky if my nose just kind of ballooned out. But it filled up, and suddenly I was just completely blocked nose. Went home, and I had a cold for a day. Or a day and a half or something. And then it went away. It was very strange. I've never had a cold come on and leave so quickly. Usually when I get a cold, it's like, oh, that's it. That's me for the next 2 weeks. That makes me wonder if you sniffed up a bunch of dust. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was maybe like, did I suddenly develop hay fever? I took a antihistamine afterwards when I got home, but that didn't change anything. And then, yeah, that night, blocked nose, I was sneezing a lot, and then like a day and a half later, all good. Just enough to keep me on my toes. Anywho's, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Just looks like there's something flashing. My stomach is flashing. It looks like I'm in one of those pharmaceutical ads where like, do you have indigestion? And it's just showing my intestine like inflamed. You don't want this happening. Take these pills. Have a nice trip in Australia. Well, thank you very much. Yes. Thank you. I'll probably be doing some Instagram stories and stuff, at least. That's like the only social media thing I've been doing. I haven't posted to Twitter and proper Instagram, barely in Discord. I have been so reclusive. I've never been this reclusive for so long in such a long time. Since I started Loading Artist, I haven't taken this much time off before. It's really weird. Very strange. And the Cone Threads channel is also waiting for your update. My update? Wait, to post all my cones there? Is that what I did last time? I guess that's why I even started, right? I'll look into that. I will look into that and I'll do that. Alright. That's how the thread came to be. Right, okay, then yes. Thank you for the reminder. Post cones. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you when I see you. I'm not sure when that will be, but whenever. And we have 5 Dwarven words to do today, plus the 4 from before. We got like 9. Gosh. And Super Tux. Hey, Super Tux, good to see you.
Okay, bye load high.
Lurking in the background this entire time. Thank you for 102 months, Super Tux. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the... 1 more Dwarven words, there you go. And that's it. Goodbye. That means we have 6 today, plus 4 from before. We've got 10 in total. Okay, gotta remember 10. 10 Northern words to do. Jesus Christ. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. I should play some music or something.